Let's get it going, man. Give me a leave with y'all if you guys can hear me loud and clear. Hopefully y'all having a good day, man. It is a fantastic goddamn weekend so far. Let's get it going. Open the goddamn door.
I'm here with you, damn it.
And you can slice. You can slice the face. You can slice the chest.
But you know what? It all comes back to one thing.
It's got the fun.
But it's not for children, though. I'm fucking with grown folks right now.
Come on, man.
Raiders, make sure to remind folks to put Q colon in front of their question so that it grabs my attention.
Put a key up front of it.
It's Timmy time.
Brother, this guy stinks.
Goddamn you two correctional officers. I hope they pay you well.
Glad everybody stopped by, having a real good time, my guy. Rocky coming through, letting know he shoot goddamn rope for the bug out.
Pause.
Ron, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being a goddamn member. Hey, man, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being a goddamn member. Ian, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being a goddamn member.
You know, they're gonna be like, he was a good man. Yeah!
Make sure you pedal the like button. Put me back in the goddamn algorithm.
Emotional, damn it.
Fun is definitely what we're going to be heavily focused on.
I think that everybody's on Sabinja's balls. They got them both cupped with the hands, like kind of like this. Like, let me cup them for you.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Chris, you know you got the goddamn hooked on phonics, sir. Here we go. I'm ambidextrous.
What more do you want from me?
I'm not a goddamn mathematician. I don't think Dwayne is here, my resident mathematician. Oh my God. Let's get it popping real quick, man. Make sure you hit that goddamn like button, man. Let's get it going. Slap it. Goddamn, hit that doggone like button. Let it be known that you're just sitting here kicking it, having a good old time. My name is Marine X. It is a freaking saucy ass Saturday. I told myself, man, let's just make this shit happen real quick, man. Freaking smoke them if you got them. Have a good old time, man. Just sit here, have a good time, chill out. Let me just talk about how I find free EDC products, how I find brands to work with, how you can do the same goddamn thing, man. I'm just saying, let's just make this shit boosty. I'm just saying.
Come on now, dog.
Let's do it, man.
Come on, man.
Of course, a real chill day. I had some shit to do around the house, a whole lot of busy work today. And it'll be in my upcoming video for my Nutsack Double Admin Pouch. One of my fence fucking damn near fell the fuck over.
What?
I mean, we had a weak ass storm.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
A fucking disastrously weak ass storm that came through yesterday, but it was enough to just completely goddamn dick slap my damn fence to the ground. I'm just saying, man, it was something that's some interesting stuff. So, I'm gonna get it started with some goddamn espresso, man. We're gonna start it up. Have it something smooth and easy. I've already I don't even remember which coffee this is, but if you guys are down with the goddamn espresso, I'm gonna start it up with this. I probably will switch to a little bit of bourbon in a while, but we'll have some espresso, man. We're gonna also pair this up with a goddamn, what is this? This is a JR Pure Origin Vintage. So JR Cigars is where I get my cigars from. They also have their own branded cigars. So this is called a JR Origin. This is a pretty decent stick. If you're ever interested, man, go check out jrcigars.com. I'm not going to link it up in the description. YouTube doesn't like links to, to freaking cigar and bourbon type of stuff sometimes in the chat. So we'll avoid that type of stuff. But who's already here? Who's in the mix? I'm going to sip on this espresso. I want to talk to you guys about a few things. First off, how do I find free EDC stuff? I've been finding this type of free EDC stuff probably since I was below 1,000 subscribers, below 200 followers on Instagram. I'm going to give you my scripts that I've been using for years. Now, mine have changed a little bit, but I'm just giving them to you for free. Also talk about how to price some of your shit. If you guys are creators or you're wondering how I price my stuff, time to give you a level of transparency. I'm going to show you how to do how I do pricing whenever I take advertisements or whenever I do EDC Gear reviews, which is fucking super rare, super duper rare. But when it does happen, I want to show you how to do that as well. and then just kind of talk about some companies that have reached out to me lately, show y'all some of the products that they're pitching to me, and just see, do you guys think I should take some of this shit? Most of the time I just deny it, right? Most of the time I just fucking deny it. And I'm thinking that some of this stuff I might actually take, take it just to see if you guys are interested in some of the stuff. We shall see what the goddamn deal is, man. We shall see what the damn deal is. Speaking of the damn deal, David Hurst, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being a goddamn member. Ian, I see you here as well. So I still don't know why your chat's not coming through here, but I see you here as well, sir. I appreciate you kicking the goddamn door in. Phytonics, thanks for stopping by, sir. Thanks for being a goddamn member. Smoke them if you got them.
Smoke some, bitch.
Freaking enjoy yourselves as well. It's a Saturday, just sitting here chilling out, having a good old time. Take this first sip of this espresso before the shit gets cold. Stings the nostrils. That shit is fucking delicious. Goddamn, that shit is good as fuck. I poured a goddamn good shot of goddamn. I'm proud of myself. Tater Dom, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being a goddamn member. What up, man? Appreciate you kicking the door in. Let's see. Always looking for great pictures. I'm not anything on that. Let's see. How you join? I don't see the join option. If you're on an iPhone, it's hard to see the join option. I don't know if they're going to get their ducks in a row with that, but there should be like a dollar symbol at the bottom of the screen. You can click that and click join memberships. If you're on an iPhone, sometimes it doesn't work. It works, obviously fucking works fantastic on goddamn Androids. You know what I'm saying? They always make sure that shit work,
Hey,
Boosie.
bro, come on now,
They
dog.
always
Come on, man.
freaking caress their own products to make sure that shit works. I'm just saying, we've got that shit grasped by the goddamn balls and shit. Who else is here, man? Let's see. We also have Jesse. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being a goddamn member. We appreciate that. Oh, yeah, David, I appreciate you answering that question. Yeah, iOS is just weird. It's just weird. Mike and Ike's EDC. Sir, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being a goddamn member. We appreciate that, man. Everybody in the mix having a good time. Curiosity Forge. What up, man? It says, my dude, if that was some my dude, if that was some Cuban coffee. It's not a Cuban coffee. I think this coffee here comes from I forget where the roaster is. So I'm a part of Trade Coffee, drinktrade.com. They send me a bag of coffee about every 3 weeks, fresh roasted coffee every 3 weeks or so. I think it's a fantastic little setup, man. And then that way I can kind of always just have, if you like to freaking grind your own coffee and shit like that, it just kind of makes sense. You go to drinktrade.com, you sign up, get the I forget what I think I pay like $18 every 3 weeks or some shit like that, and I get good trade coffee. It's some pretty good shit. It is some pretty good shit, and also some pretty good shit. We also have that good old guy, KCR, coming through with the goddamn 5-month Battalion Stallion. Stand up, ma'am. Fattest ass on YouTube. God damn, that shit is so big. With the 5-month re-up. Hey, love the content, brother. Well, thank you for re-ing up again. That good old diaper money once again, sir. We appreciate that shit, sir. You got a good head on your shoulders. Yes, sir. Bob. Hit that goddamn like button.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Oh, man. Okay, now the espresso will kick in soon. I could just feel it. I can kind of feel it in the bones that soon enough it will kick in and we will get going as well. So we'll talk about what I carried as well. I just want to talk about, different ways that I have connections for finding different gear and different shit that I use. Kind of give y'all the sauce on the stuff as well and all of that good stuff. But before I jump into that, let me show you what I carried today, talk about all that good stuff. But first, I got to take a fucking puff real quick. Ladies, help me real quick while I make this shit happen real quick. I'm just saying, help me out real quick, ladies. Let me take this goddamn puff real quick, man, and just enjoy it. Give me a couple seconds, man. I'm just saying, I got a good head on my shoulders, man. Man, that shit is fucking fantastic. I need to take notes about this shit. Where's my goddamn cigar Bible? The shit is hitting just right. Ladies, get off that fucking pole. Get off that pole before you get dizzy. So, listen, in the pocket today, we did have the, of course, you guys know I am a goddamn Benchmade I'm just saying, I'm a goddamn bench-made sheep. I'm just,
Hey,
come
bro,
on now.
come on now,
Come on,
dawg.
Boosie. You already know, man.
Come on,
Bench-made mini
man.
Adonis in the pocket today. I freaking love this thing. The action on it is just, it's fucking disgusting how good the action is on this night. I have the regular size Adonis, the mini Adonis in his pants today. This is also rocking a CPM crew wear. The biggest thing for me personally about why I wanted to kind of get this thing in the pocket is because I wore basketball shorts a lot today. I want to see like how heavy does this shit feel, right? Let me get the shit in your fucking face. How heavy does it feel? Look at that. This shit is just beautiful, man. This shit is just goddamn. I love the makeup of the knife. I like the way it looks and feels. And this is probably one of my Benchmade purchases where I just don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. The shit is just fucking phenomenal. I like it a lot. No, I love it. I love it.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I like it a lot. So that was in the pocket today. Now listen, a lot of stuff around the house. I'm about to get ready to film a video about, where's my fucking nutsack? Where's my goddamn nutsack? Here it is. Okay, so I had the nutsack double admin pouch in the pocket today. Let me move this goddamn keyboard out the way. Now, I've been carrying this thing for weeks now, trying to get ready to come up with the definitive just opinion about it. Let me get a little bit more light on it. It's a nice bag. It's a freaking, I've been enjoying this thing quite a bit. And the thing I like about it is that, of course, I'll do the full video. I love this fucking leather, okay? And I think that, if you don't get a chance to watch the video, I think I can kind of sum it up now. The summary of this is that if you want premium pouch, premium admin, this is probably where you go. When it comes to a production style of pouch, it kind of sucks it doesn't come with the sling. I had to buy that separately. But this thing has just been completely packed with everything. And the main thing I like it is that I can pack it up with stuff, keep extra stuff inside, keep my wallet inside, multi-tools inside, and it just fucking works. It just works. Everything all in one place, and I'll go through that. So literally, the two main things that were being carried today, just the knife in the pocket, the admin pouch, and then any tools I needed to do, I had to throw a glove, I would throw it in the admin pouch, etc., etc. So it just kind of made a lot of sense. So first off, I want to talk about, before we talk about the companies I'm working with and all that other type of stuff, I want to talk about Wingback, guys. So Wingback sent me out a bunch of stuff. So Wingback has a new premium line of shit. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Wingback, but specifically Wingback, they make premium items, EDC items. They make wallets and pins and all sorts of shit. And one of the, I reached out to him. I said, hey, I would love if you guys could send me some of your new pinware. I would love if you guys could send me some of your new pinware. And they did that. So they sent me out their mechanical pin in black steel. They also sent me out their mechanical pin, and I think in stainless. They sent me out a wallet. I'm giving away some shit, guys. I'm gonna keep one of the fucking items and give the rest away. I'm just saying. Listen, sometimes you gotta keep it real. Okay. Sometimes you gotta keep the shit real, man. We're gonna keep some of the shit. We're gonna give some of the other stuff away, man. So let's looking at the items here. So one thing I've loved about Wingback, now they've sent me free stuff in the past, but most of the stuff with Wingback I've purchased with my own money. So let's just talk about a few things real quick. I'm going to show you everything that I'm about to show you now are all going to be giveaway items. And then we'll, I don't know if we'll give them away today. We'll see. Let's see how many likes we get. So one thing I like about their system, that if you decide to get any of their key systems or like that, they have this freaking phenomenally strong key system. This has steel inside of it. And when you use this loop system, it's fucking it's like a goddamn tiger jaw grip on the key system itself. It is fucking strong as shit. I can't describe it. I've done an entire video about this thing here, just to take a picture on the screen. When you loop this stuff together, this stuff has stainless steel interwoven within this nylon, and your keys will not fucking fall off the shit. This is not a fucking commercial. I'm just showing, I'm gonna be giving some of this shit away. I love the packaging for this stuff as well. Everything comes in like these nice little bags. Next thing they sent out was their cash system. I have one of their cash systems right here with me. But basically, with the cash system, inside of this thing, you can keep an emergency, whatever denomination bill you want to inside of this thing. So I'll show you how I use mine real quick. So Actually, I just thought about that. That's in the freaking house. But basically, you can take this, roll up a $10, $20, $100 bill or whatever, keep it inside of here, keep yourself an emergency denomination on standby. That way, at all times, you're always ready to rock and roll. You're always ready to rock and roll. This is kind of what the product looks like here. You roll it up nice and tight. You stick it on your keychain. You have an emergency freaking 20 or whatever you decide to. I keep a 20 inside of mine. And I love to have that peace of mind. I went somewhere the other day I went to go send off some postage for some folks that won stuff from giveaway lately. And I tried to pay for the postage with my card. And it was only one item I sent. It was less than $5. They say, hey, we don't take credit cards below $5. I was able to pull out my emergency cash and fucking make that shit happen, which was just completely clutch. Completely freaking clutch. So that's going to be a giveaway item. The next one's going to be a giveaway item here is going to be the wingback wallet. Now, I love this wallet. Let me show you my personal one real quick. So the wingback wallet, this is my personal wingback, where they did send this out to me. They put Marine X on the front. And this one here, you can see what it looks like new versus patina. You see the difference there? So you see, whoever wins this wallet, you can already tell the lovely amount of patina you're going to start to get on that shit. So the one that has Marine X on it is my personal one. It's already starting to get some lovely patina on it. I like this shit. I like the button. I have a black button. This one has a stainless steel button on it. But it's very simple. You can just basically keep just very minimum amount of cash inside, just a couple of cards. I like this because it has absolutely nothing that's going to fail on you. You know, some of those wallets have like just entirely too over-engineered. Nothing like that here. Very, very simple. And this also lets you know who made this shit. So this says that this was made by Masha. I don't know who that is, but it literally tells you who handcrafted each of these items. Same thing with these two items I showed you earlier. They were made by somebody named Jack. So they tell you who made your item. Now, all this stuff is coming out of England. I get it, but I still think it's fantastic, man. So let me slip this back in here. Now, these last two are going to be a part of my premium EDC for the fall. And I don't do too many premium EDC videos, but this is some shit that I'm going to be doing. Now, first off, look at these little slips that come with your pins. Hey, listen, Tactile Turn, Big Idea Design, Karas, Bastion, you guys fucking listening? Look at these goddamn slips that come with your pen. Like, okay, so here's a Tactile Turn side click, right? I'm gonna show you this first one. This is the wingback. This is a CNC machine stainless steel pen. It's a fantastic pen. Has a little bit of wingback on it. But I would just love if Tactile Turn would offer something like this where it came with the slip. I think that would be freaking phenomenal if it came with the slip. Let me see how much of these fucking pens, man, because I don't even fucking know how much the shit is. So we have that. But so this is going to be a giveaway item. This is going to be a giveaway item. And guys, for a giveaway item, I think that this is some decent shit, man. This one here is made out of, this is a mechanical pen. It's made of steel. It's a $159 value. And I think that this feels like one of the most premium. I can't really describe it. All I can tell you is that this feels like probably the most premium pen that I own. And when I say this, the pen that I've been using is the one that they gave me, the black stainless one. And the black stainless steel one feels a little bit fantastic. I see why it's $229. And this thing here is probably the nicest pen that I fucking own. Maybe not the most aesthetically looking pen, right? I like some Tactile Turn pens better for the look value, but when it comes to the fucking rib for her pleasure right here, the knurling right there, you can tell this shit is handmade. It just feels fucking phenomenal. So this is the only item that I'm keeping. Shout out to freaking Wingback for making that shit happen for your boy. The rest of this shit is all giveaway stuff, man. The rest of this stuff is all giveaway items. So we'll probably give that stuff away. Matter of fact, what we will do is we will probably give away, a wallet tonight. Let's see if we can run it up, man. Let's see if we can run this shit up to goddamn 50 likes, man. If we run this shit up to 50 likes, we'll give away the wallet. So let's run this shit up to 50 likes, man. We'll freaking give away a goddamn wallet. Listen, guys, how do I get the companies and brands a lot of free shit that I find. How do I find that stuff? Even if you're a small creator, if you're thinking about becoming a creator, you're Instagram folks. I just did a video about influencers and how you shouldn't feel the need to buy the stuff because of influencers, because of folks like me. Don't feel the fucking need to buy the shit because of us, right? But what if you do want to start working with brands, get free shit? Just keep it fucking real. Sometimes it's nice to have. I'm just saying, listen, Boosie.
Come on, man.
Sometimes you just want to be able to figure out how to do that stuff, guys. Listen, guys, go to my website. The link is in the description. If you head over to themarinex.com/influencer, I have set up a script that is free to download. A 100% free to download script. If a mod can paste it in chat for me, that would be fantastic. If you go to my website, themarinex.com/influencer, guys, I've created a complete script for you guys that you can send over. You know what I'm saying? It says, Ryan says, wallets should not be given out without money, and it is goddamn bad luck. Sir?
What?
I've never heard that.
Bro,
I hate
what are you
myself. I
talking
hate
about,
myself because I'm not putting a goddamn dollar in that shit, sir. I got a good head on my shoulder, man. Go to my website, man. Give me your name, your Instagram, if you have one, your YouTube link, if you have one, your email. Once you put that in, you're going to get an email with this free download script, guys. Let's go over this real quick, man. Just this script is what I use when I reach out to companies. And I'm just going to show you, I'm peeling back the onion for MarineX. I'm showing you some of the scripts that I send out. I don't know if any other EDC influencers are showing you shit like this. I don't know if anybody else is showing you shit like this, okay? So if you look here, this is a code. Now, we'll go over this real quick. This is a code reach out if you're trying to reach out to somebody on Instagram, or if you're trying to jump into the DM of a company on Instagram. This is what I like to send out. Hey, my name is Dion, the creator behind MarineX, here on Instagram and on YouTube at, youtube.com/themarinex. I love your products. Can you let me know who I can contact from your team to talk about a collaboration/partnership? So it's kind of just jumping in the DM of these companies. They normally will respond if they have someone that monitors their DMs, which a lot of these companies do. A lot of these companies absolutely have someone monitoring their DMs. Also, listen, if a company reaches out, you can also use that same script if you just email companies. So if you just take out the word Instagram and I email companies directly as well. When I was a small creator and I couldn't afford some of this stuff, I would literally just say, hey, listen, I only have like 100 subscribers, 200 subscribers, 100 people follow me on Instagram. I'm still going to do reviews. I'm going to show dedication, and I'm still reaching out to these companies because at the end of the day, these companies have no clue if your video or if your post will pop off. They have no clue. Just like you don't know if your video will go viral, etc., etc. Here's some responses I give to companies if they reach out to me. Okay. So the first one here is if a company, I think they're a little sketchy. If I think they're a scam, if I think they're just a Chinese company looking for somebody to just to promote their shit, I send them the first script. So thanks for reaching out. Please read my ethics statement. If you still want to send me some products, here's my address. That simple. I give them my ethics statement. I give them my PO box. That's it. And companies will just send me products. A lot of shit I'll get. I may or may not look at it. I may test it out. But my ethics statement lets them know that I don't have to review your shit. I don't owe you any content. If you send me some products in my PO box, that does not mean I owe you a goddamn thing. Okay. Say, for instance, you get something from a company that seems promising, maybe a VPN company or EDC company, or you really like them a lot. The second script is what I use for those companies where I want them to pay me money. Thanks for reaching out. Please read my ethics statement. If you still want to send me some products, here's an understanding of what that means. Then I send them my ethics statement. Then the first option they have is read the ethics statement and send products for free. This means MarineX may or may not feature your product on his channel. Here's the address. The second option they have, and this is old pricing. If you guys decide to, I'll show you how I do my new pricing here, but I'll just show you my old pricing I used to do a while ago. If you want a 30-second ad spot in one of my YouTube videos, it's $425. You don't have to send me a product. As long as I think your product is ethical, you might make it into one of my videos. If you want a 60-second ad spot in one of my videos, it's going to be $800. You don't have to send me a product. But it just, as long as I think your product or your service is ethical, then we can get a 60-second ad spot. You see ads in my videos, the pricing, it's a little bit more than this now. This pricing is a little old. But this is kind of where I get my pricing from. If you want a 6 to 8 minute review on your product all by itself, it's going to cost you $6,000. So it just shows different pricing to these companies, guys. And I just want to kind of give you the sauce behind. If you're looking to work with some of these companies, if you're looking to maybe start getting some stuff, this code script that I sent you earlier works more often than you would believe. This thing works more often than you would believe. Here's some companies that I've sent this code script to that it's worked for. Vertex. You guys see me do some videos on Vertex. I cold emailed Vertex to start working with them. I've been working with Vertex since I had around 8,000 subscribers on YouTube. So great companies, man. Just kind of reach out. Another company also is Nightcore. Nightcore, I sent this out too. Nightcore has been sending me stuff for a while. Anytime I get free stuff from these companies, I always let you guys know, man. And this is all free, guys. You go to my website, click that link. You throw that in there, and that will definitely get you the sauce in regards to this information here, man. Another company I've worked on, Civivi Knives, We Knives, and their Syncut as well. Syncut, Civivi, and We Knives. I've sent the same script out there, and I've been working with Civivi for almost 2 years now. Nutsack, you guys know I love goddamn Nutsack, man. Goddamn Nutsack. I sent that script out to them, man. I've been working with Nutsack for quite a while. And listen, I follow creators on YouTube who have gotten free products from Nutsack, and they absolutely, you know, have maybe 1,000 subscribers, maybe less, you know, saying stuff like that. So I think that it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to have a certain amount of subscribers. It doesn't mean that at all. Olight as well, man. Send this out to Olight. I've been working with Olight for a while. So all these companies that you guys listen, let me just tell y'all the sauce real quick. There are other creators that do EDC stuff that won't disclose they're getting shit for free, or maybe they'll click the little sponsor button on their videos, but they fail to let you know they get shit for free. Not only I tell y'all when I get stuff for free, but I also will let you know how you can possibly try to start getting some stuff too if you want to become an influencer, man. Roaring Fire, a smaller company you've never maybe heard of before, but they sent me plenty of stuff. I have one of their new tactical bags that I'm about to test out for a get home bag that I think is some pretty decent stuff. Some pretty decent stuff. So listen, guys, if you go out to the website, themarinex.com/influencer, that is also in the it's also linked into the video description. I'm going to paste it in chat, and I'll pin it to chat. Go there. Another thing is, if you do that, I've got a lot of people that emailed me. I told you, send me an email. I'll try to connect you guys with some of my contacts with companies. I got a lot of people that send me emails. So I decided, hey, I have to create like a page or something to capture this a little bit better, man. I got to create something to try to capture this a little bit better. So if you go here, you put that information there. Not only will I also get your email, I'm going to start reaching out to these companies and see if I can liaison with them as well. Here, final thing, guys, and we'll get back to the chat, is if you want a one-on-one with me, to take a look at your YouTube page, your Instagram, or if you want me to break down my pricing in a more intimate setting, you guys are more than welcome to book an hour of my time right here on the page. Excuse me. You click here, you go book here. You can book an hour of my time. I'll critique your page. I'll critique your post. We'll talk about how can we possibly get you, we call it an EDC Influencer 101. And, you know, what advice can I give to help you grow your subscriber count, your followers, and also work with some of these companies? I also show you how I do some of my pricing breakdown, because I just showed you some prices, but you may not understand how much should you be charging if you have 5,000 subscribers or 100 subscribers, etc., etc. So yeah, guys, this is some information that might be beneficial to you guys. It is totally up to you. I appreciate y'all freaking checking that shit out, man. You're more than welcome to check this shit out. Coming through with the goddamn $10 super chat, sir. Let's get this shit going real quick, man. I'm just playing real quick. I'm just saying, let's get it going. Yes, sir. Bob, we appreciate that, man. Have you checked out the Helicon Tex Numb chest pack yet? Hey, listen, I appreciate that super chat. Also, I appreciate the super chat on the live stream that you left the last time. You sent it right at the end of the stream. I did check it out. Matter of fact, we'll look it up now. Ladies, keep up that goddamn work real quick, man, while we look this shit up. Michael coming through, making this shit happen. We appreciate that, man. Let's see. Let's see real quick. Hey, ladies, get off that fucking pole. Get off that goddamn pole, man. We might need you later, but I do not want you to hurt yourself. Go watch them goddamn titties. Okay? Listen, one thing I would say about this, Michael, is so I was using Eagle Industries, and when I came and checked out this website, and I came out this maker, they are smoking. They are smoking, absolutely smoking the company that I'm using. They're smoking them. So the company that I was using up until this point was Eagle Industries. Let me see if I can pull them up real quick. Eagle Industries. So what we're talking about here, guys, are chest rigs. We're talking about chest rigs. And so when I had my my carrier is by Eagle Industries, it's a decent carrier, right? So I have this carrier right here. It's the multi-mission armor carrier. Mine's the older version. I don't have the area for the side sappy plates. What Michael's talking about, one thing I liked about this company is that they have more of this freaking, I want to actually reach out to them. I might actually do the same goddamn code script to them. I'm just saying, man, listen. This is what drew my attention. Their outerwear is phenomenal, but their actual carriers, they got so many options for carriers. So I will say that when it's time for me to build my carriers up more, absolutely, I think I want to check them out. That freaking Numbat, excuse me. Absolutely want to check them out. It's just, here's the thing though. I already have a carrier. It's working. My sappy plates fit, and I've been rucking with it for years. I have it all duct tape. It's all kind of like set up, right? So it's like, do I want to switch? Does that make sense? Like, I kind of believe that when it comes to your EDC gear, your survival gear, if it's not failing you in a certain area, you might not need to make a purchase. You may not need to make a purchase. So my gear is not failing me necessarily, but I'll tell you, man, this freaking Numbat looks so goddamn interesting. So damn interesting. Hey, let's get back to some of these comments real quick, man. I appreciate that super chat. This is just a chest rig. Yeah, they also, so when I looked earlier, they have carrier options as well, at least from what I saw. Ronnie says, loved your de-influencing video. Looking forward to another de-influencing video soon. He says, Ronnie. Hey, man, I appreciate that. Yeah, I do them like every night. Sometimes when I'm scrolling through Instagram and I'm looking around a lot, you know, I don't know. I think that sometimes I get overwhelmed by the influence that's going on Instagram. If I go to Twitter and I just type in hashtag EDC, if I go to Instagram and just type in hashtag EDC, I feel a little overwhelmed, just like I feel goddamn overwhelmed when I see Tammy coming through. Ma'am, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being a goddamn member. Battalion Stallion, stand up, ma'am. Coming through with the 9 months. Hey, y'all. Good evening, sir. Y'all joined the Battalion. Tammy, have you got your package yet? Let me know. Let me know if you got that goddamn package. Congratulations. Tammy got all, you know, listen, if I ever have to go to like a damn Bennigan's, they still got Bennigan's. They still got Ponderosa. They still got Sizzler. Listen, if I got to go to any of them goddamn restaurants and they still doing trivia, I know Buffalo Wild Wings does that trivia shit. Tammy's my partner. You hear me? Tammy got a good goddamn head on her shoulder. You hear me? She won so much stuff from my last giveaway. Oh my God, I'm ex-Marine brothers. Semper Fi was in Lejeune for 6 years, sir. I was at, my bad, Lejeune. Listen, I was at Lejeune. I was there for 8 goddamn years, man. I was there for 8 damn years. I was not infantry though, but you know what? I had to go out. So I was a contracting officer. My job was to go with operators, infantry by myself. I was in Jamaica, Dominican Republic, Morocco, anywhere where, whether it be recon, sometimes infantry, but mostly where I needed to write contracts. I was going places. I got to grow out my freaking afro and beard. I was a Marine that got to do some goddamn unique shit. The geekiest guy coming through, sir. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being a goddamn member. He says, I didn't know I hit 8 months. Battalion Stallion, stand up, ma'am. Appreciate you re up again, sir, with that diaper money. Let's see. Ronnie says, I just watched True Budget EDC Prepping EDC Rant video, and I loved it and mentioned you in, he also loved your de-influencer video. I can really relate to both of you. You know what? Secretly, I watch his channel quite often. True Budget EDC. I think his logo is blue, right? Field trip. Let's see. Let me look this shit up. Let's look this shit up real quick. Oh, actually, last thing I want to talk about real quick, guys. Also, if you're not an influencer, if you know what I'm saying, if you just want to book a half an hour of time to shoot the shit with me, you can also do that, guys. I got the pricing pretty fair on this shit. $60, man. You can come kick it with your boy for a man cave session. We can talk sports. We can just smoke a cigar. We can talk whatever the hell you want to talk, politics, sports, whatever you want. You can book that as well, man. So you got 2 options. You want me to look at your content, help you see if I can improve it or whatever. Then there's the EDC Influencer 101. If you just want a man cave session, sit in the man cave, shoot the shit for a while, man, we also have that for you. So whichever one works for you, man. I'm just saying, 2 options for you. Yeah, his logo is blue. Okay, that's what I thought. That is what I thought. Ironside says, did you ever drink the water at Camp Lejeune? You know you may be eligible for that compensation. Laughing my ass off. Sir, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being a goddamn member. Hey, listen, that was for Marines, civilians, soldiers, airmen, whoever was on the base between like 1959 and like 1986 or some shit like that, right? So if you were at Lejeune between those years, then you're eligible. I was born in goddamn 1986. I didn't get to goddamn Camp Lejeune until 2006. So for me, it's a little bit different. Q colon in front of your shit will gain my attention. Put a Q. Okay, let me slow down because sometimes people say I say it too fucking fast. Put a Q and a colon, not a semicolon. Not a Q by itself, a Q and a colon. See, there's no semicolons. And if you put a Q and a colon, I will see your comment or your question, okay? I will see your comment or your question. So Jesse said, evening. What up, man? Smoking some GMO that smells like garlic and onion a little bit, sir. A little bit of both?
What?
Hold on.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Hey,
man?
listen, have you guys ever been to Gilroy, California? You ever been to goddamn Gilroy, California? Oh my God, Gilroy, California is like, I don't know if they're the garlic capital of the fucking world, but I had to go there for work one day, or for one day, not one day, for fucking 1 week, and they were harvesting the garlic. It was the most atrocious goddamn smell for a week,
come
man.
on now, dog.
It was horrible.
Come on, man.
I love the smell of garlic when I'm cooking the shit. But when I had to stay in Gilroy, all they grow in Gilroy is garlic and cherries. That shit smelled fucking atrocious. But I love the culture they got out there, right? You know what I'm saying? They got their own vibe. They got their own culture out there. So it makes, you know what I'm saying? It makes a lot of sense, but still. It makes a lot of sense, but still. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. So Q colon in front of your stuff. Oh, Tater Dom says, am I going to be switching to bourbon? Most likely I will, man. I just finished that espresso. Once we run this shit up to 50 likes, man, we're 7 likes away. We'll give away this wallet. So run that shit up, man. Make sure you hit that goddamn like button. We'll give away this wallet. No cash, though.
Are you not entertained?
Make sure you hit that goddamn like button. It says, do you ever make an Irish coffee or never mix coffee and whiskey? I've done it once before, David. I've done it once before. It's not that I don't like it. It's that I drink my coffee black. I drink espresso black, coffee black. And when I put stuff in it, my palate immediately reacts to it. And it's normally in a negative way. So the only thing I normally will put in my coffee is I'll make an Americano, which is just hot water. So sometimes I put hot water in my espresso, make an Americano, but that's kind of like as far as I'll go with it. But I probably should try an Irish coffee or a, what is the one when you do Bailey's? Is that, no, that's not. Is it Bailey's and coffee? You know, just different shit. I probably should give it a go. It's just, sometimes it's just hard to do it, man. KCR coming through saying, got the Savivi Bahatar I won from as long as the waist. Oh, you also got the waist pack. Literally made a turkey sandwich with a knife, sliced through the tomato and the onion with ease, sir. I'm just saying, man. Listen, if Tammy's unavailable, I might have to get goddamn KCR on my trivia team. You hear me? Because KCR won the waist pack. Listen, guys, you still can win the waist. I'm still giving away the waist pack from the actual YouTube video that I dropped about the shit. Okay, so I'm still giving away the waist pack from the actual YouTube video that I dropped about the shit. So when I did the YouTube video for Vertex, I came through and I actually had this video here, Vertex Long Walk Series. I did this video 9 days ago. I stated in this video that at the very end, right? Where did I say this shit? At the very end, that if you give me your information here, then you could possibly win. So here you go. Watch this shit.
The black system. If you want to win an item from this video, it's very, very easy. All you have to do is A, be subscribed to the channel. B, comment with your Instagram name and something that you like about this bag down below this video. Also, follow me on Instagram, and I'll have my Instagram handle there for you.
There you go, guys. Listen, if you still want to win a Vertex bag, go to this video. I'll link it in chat. Go to this video, follow these instructions. You can still win a goddamn Vertex bag, man. The drawing is 2 weeks from the date of that video. I posted that video 9 or 10 days ago, so you still have a little bit of time. You still have time. KCR won a Vertex bag, but that was a live drawing that we did. I think, did we do that drawing for channel members? I think we did it for channel members, right, KCR? Steven Rodriguez says, hey, X, do you have any opinions on the Spyderco Ronin 2? I thought I saw OG, triple OG. Actually, I don't know, man. I might retain that name for myself. I saw the Everyday Minimalist EDM having used that. I thought I saw that he opened that thing up on one of his live streams. Field Trip, let me check that shit out. Let me check that shit out. So one thing, my initial thoughts about the shit is a goddamn chunk monster. That shit is fucking chunky as shit. But I think that this would be, it's $120 on Amazon. I don't know how much it is on other websites, but my initial thoughts about this thing is that it will be fantastic when it comes to some type of like food prep at a campsite, or if you just want to do goddamn food prep in your at the house, you could choke up on this thing pretty nicely. Is this a fixed blade? Do they make, is it a folder as well, or is it only a fixie? Is it only if, let's go to their website. Let's go to the goddamn horse's mouth. $173 MSRP, but also on Blade HQ, it is 121 bucks. So I probably will buy it on Amazon because of how easy it is to return. You do have a great accessibility of the tip right there. I do kind of like that shit. So my initial impressions about this shit is fucking ugly and nice at the same time. It's fucking ugly and nice at the same time. I own plenty of fixies. I don't need a new fixie. My survival kits and my hunting kits are already done, and I rarely EDC a fixie. So if I got this, I will be gluttonous. If I got this, I would literally just be gluttonous. It would be really no need for me to have it. Q Cole in front of your shit will gain my attention. Iron Sight says, have you seen the Stabby Labs? Oh, the FN pen. It's a self-defense item. John Wick pencil clone. Got one for my wife to have at work. Sir, good head on your shoulders, protecting the goddamn wife. Let's look that shit up. Field Trip. Stabby Labs FN pen. Goddamn good head on his shoulders, man. It seems like he's taking care of the wife. You know what I'm saying? You can't give her one of your boomsticks, Iron Sight. Look at this shit. This is a freaking reasonably priced pen right here at $24. Can you change out the guts of this thing and put in like, I don't know, is it gel or ballpoint? Wait. The number 2 pencil reimagined. So that looks like it's a ballpoint. Can you change out the inside of these guts if you don't? It's a tactical pen. I like the way this shit looks. Like I like how discreet it is, but it's a fucking weapon. It says it's goddamn hard on this shit.
Pause.
I'm just saying the shit looks goddamn good, especially for $25. I've never even fucking heard of Stabby Labs, man. I hate myself. They probably got some fucking phenomenal, unique looking. Look at this shit. Some goddamn unique looking stuff here, man. Okay. Yeah, I might have to check them out, man. Let's save them real quick. Iron Sights, sir. We're going to put them into discoveries. We appreciate that, sir. You got a good head on your shoulders. Absolutely. Simplify, sir. Thanks for stopping by there, Marine. You motivator, you freaking scumbag, dirt bucket killer. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you're having a good weekend. The True Budget EDC showing you some love today. Man, I listen, we might have to watch that goddamn video, man. We might have to just go freaking watch this damn video. Let me pull up my YouTubes. Let's pull up the YouTubes. Like the Gen Xers were my goddamn. We got any Gen Xers in the goddamn chat, man? Y'all say goddamn YouTubes, man. Y'all say that shit. Let's pull up the YouTubes. Let's see. Now this is my second channel. I don't know if he is we're 1 like away from giving away this goddamn wallet, man. 1 like away from giving away this goddamn wallet. I guess y'all freaking peasants don't want that shit. It's okay. I'll give it away during the video because I'm gonna make a video about this shit anyway. Let's see. Am I following True Budget on this channel? I freaking hate myself, boy. I swear I thought I was fun. Let's see. True Budget EDC. True goddamn. I know I'm following him on my main channel. Okay. I know I'm following him on my main channel. All right. So wait. EDC flashlight review. Are y'all talking about his, right? I might have to. Is it the video he posted today? Is it the video he posted today? Let me know. Let me know because if it is, it's only 9 minutes. 9-minute video might take me about what 30 minutes to get through that shit.
Bro, come on.
Nah, come on, Boost. You know I run my goddamn mouth.
Come on, man.
You know I run my goddamn mouth. Phytonic saying, thanks for the solid information. Yeah, if you're joining this later, man. So I started the stream off just talking about how I find companies to send me stuff to look at. How I also disclose to these companies that I absolutely may never, ever do a video on their shit, and how most of the time they're okay with that. Okay, if you're a new content creator or influencer, they really may want you to do that type of stuff. It's really Rocky says $150 an hour. Good God, that's a lot of money, sir.
What?
I'm just saying.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Hey, listen, man, my time is money, man. And plus, if I'm going to be analyzing your YouTube channel or your Twitter or Instagram or whatever and also showing you how I do my pricing, you know what I'm saying? We got to make sure it's worth my while. Tammy says she received it today, ma'am. Fantastic. I am just, listen, a lot of times I send off these giveaway items. I just never know if the shit is going to, I never know if, like, did it get there? Ironside, yeah, he talked about the water. Oh, another goddamn Lejeune Marine as well. What up, man? Thank you for stopping by. Simplify, you freaking motivator. You goddamn killer. Hopefully you're having a good one. My youngest child was born in 1985. Ma'am, congratulations, okay? I'm just saying. Congratulations. Says her youngest child was born in 1980. Her youngest child is 1 year older than me, right? It was on his live stream today. Okay, he went live today. Let me look at that. Stream 9 hours ago. Okay. Well, his live stream is 55 minutes. I might have to, like, maybe you could tell me exactly. Somebody can skim the live stream and tell me exactly where he mentioned it at. Hey guys, let's give away this wallet. Let's give away this wallet. This is a wallet by I'm gonna link in the description. The link in the description for this wallet is there. Wingback. Of course, it's an affiliate link. You use that link, you freaking are sending me a little bit of diaper money. So we appreciate that. Look at the patina that's gonna happen. And see how it looks brand new. This is the one that I got. It's probably been 2 years since I got this wallet. So it's a fantastic looking wallet. So let's give this shit away, man. Let us give this shit away. So this is what we're going to do. This is what we are going to do. You guys are going to go to...
What's up, Eric?
All right, guys, this is what you're going to do. We're going to go over to True EDC, True Budget EDC Prepping. We're going to raid his channel. I want you guys to go to this video. I want you to, somewhere in your comment, you got to put Marine X somewhere in your comments. I want you guys to go over to this video and you can put Marine X sent me here, you know, just dropping in from Marine X. I want you to go here. You need to subscribe to his channel and you need to put Marine X somewhere in your comments. So I just dropped a link to this video that's on the screen. If you guys want to win this wallet, go to this video. Somewhere in your comment, you need to put Marine X sent me here, Marine X, you know, dropping by from Marine X, whatever the fuck you want to put. And we're going to draw right now to see who wins this wingback goddamn wallet, okay? We'll draw to see who wins this wingback wallet. And I think this wingback wallet, if I'm not mistaken, let's see. If I am not mistaken, I think this wingback wallet is like almost $100 goddamn dollars. I mean, it's like handcrafted shit. It's like some handcrafted stuff. So we'll go over to this video. This video is about an EDC, the Workos TD2. Now, this company's reached out to me before. This company's reached out to me before, and they haven't sent me anything because they want me to guarantee them some content, but it's interesting. So go over here, guys. Let's give it I'll set a timer for, we'll call it 3 minutes. I'll give you guys 3 minutes or so. Actually, that's not what I want. Hold on. We'll do 3 minutes or so. The guys, go to this video, drop a comment on the video somewhere in there, put Marine X, and we will do a little bit of raid action real quick. All right, let's see. While we're waiting for you guys to do that, let's go here. I think that we'll do a random EDC checker. Tammy's already done it. Appreciate you, ma'am. Already making that shit happen. She says, check. I've already knocked it out. Q colon in front of your stuff, guys. Let me go back to some more questions. A Q colon in front of your stuff will gain my attention. Make sure you hit that like, man. We might give away the next item. Fuck it. We might give away the pin as well, man. Let's see if we can run this shit up to a goddamn 100 likes. And we might give away the pin as well. I'll give you about another 2.5 minutes or so to go over to that video. And we'll do a random comment checker, random comment puller to see if we can, to see who can win this wallet. And I'm going to send it to you with the little case and everything, man. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Sunday, so I'll probably mail this out. Yeah, I'll mail it out Monday. There's no need to wait. The whole thing. The whole damn thing. Shout out to Wingback, man. Let's see. Justin says, what's a good sling that won't break the bank? Got a 9-month-old baby girl. Well, first of all, congratulations, man. Now listen, you're looking for a good sling that won't break the bank. So my favorite sling is the Nutsack Admin. I don't know what won't break the bank means for you, right? I can assume that I think I know what it means for you, but I really don't know what that means for you. The Nutsack, my favorite sling is the Nutsack sling bag. It's $189. I think that's breaking the bank for a sling bag, right? It's something that's very, very versatile. But when it comes to, you know, straight up, when it comes to like a straight up sling bag, I think that might be breaking the bank. I don't know what size you need it for. Do you want to be able to carry diapers in it or whatever? Like, I need a little bit more information, because I can tell you this. I have a 4-month-old, 2 2-year-olds, an 8-year-old, and a goddamn 14-year-old. Okay, so listen.
Come on now, dog.
My sling bags,
Come on, man.
they get a lot of work. But I will tell you this. I normally, if I'm going to take my 4-month-old, I really carry a diaper bag anymore. I'll just take a sling bag. I can get away with the Tom Talk sling bag. If she and I are just going out for like 5 or 6 hours, I need like 4 or 5 diapers, some wipes, and that's like and one outfit change. That's all I really need. I can get away with the the Tom Talk, and the Tom Talk is only going to run you. It's going to be less than $50. So if you want something that's slim, I don't know if you're a new dad, Justin. I'm not a new dad, so I don't really carry big diaper bags because I just know I don't fucking need it. But if you're okay with something a little bit slimmer, you can get away with the Tom Talk sling bag. If you want to kind of get something a little bit more premium, I would get their X-Pack, the new X-Pack version of their sling bag they just came out with. And that thing is pretty freaking nice. It's like a little bit more pricey. Instead of $42, it is, I think, $59, but it's 15% off. If you need something a little bit bigger, Tom Talk has sent me some of their other slings. I wasn't a big fan of it. I gave it away. But Tom Talk has sent me this minimalistic shoulder backpack looking thing. They sent this out to me. This thing was pretty big. I just didn't particularly like. They sent me black and they sent me the khaki color. I gave both of them away. Actually, I still might have the black. We'll probably give that shit away too. But if you just need something, you could probably get away with this too. $52. Let's call it $53 minus minus 15% off. So, you're saving yourself for like an additional $7. That's not bad. That's not bad. All right, we're going to do this random picker here in a second. Make sure that you guys are freaking hitting that like button, man. We're going to try to run this shit up to, we would try to run this shit up to 100 likes and possibly give away this next pin, man. Let's see if we can make that next one happen real quick. Red Lobo says, thanks, X, for the free game. X, it says, it's not many content creators being this transparent. You are a real one. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't think that there's a reason to be secretive behind it. So YouTube's a hobby for me. It's not my livelihood. And because it's a hobby, I just want to show you another different way to be able to leverage it. Maybe you can monetize it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can make it work for you and all of that good stuff. A couple more questions and we'll do this comment picker here in a second. Miguel says, what do you think of the Concept Knives Little Main Street field trip? Because I've never heard of it. Concept Knives Little Main Street. Listen, you guys know I'm the peasant in chief when it comes to these goddamn knives. So it's a good thing that most of the time I don't know what the fuck this shit be. I have no clue what they are initially. So just taking a quick look at them, I will say my initial impressions was the first thing that popped in my head was Hogue Deca. Was Hogue. Now obviously the blade shape is different. I think you can get a warranty for Hogue. I don't know. But that was the first thing I thought. These are crossbars. Are all of these crossbars? So they're all crossbar lock with the Axis style little pivot looking thing to open them up. Which one is drawing my attention? I think this green micarta handled 154 cm is kind of drawn. It's not. Listen, I'm just particularly not a fan of these blade shapes, right? Like I said, I think they're ugly and nice at the same time. Nice because you have so much access to, the blade tip, but ugly because they're just fucking ugly. I don't like the way the shit looks.
Bro, come on now, dog.
But I'll tell you this.
Come on, man.
I love the way that pocket clip is subdued in there. It's pretty sharp looking. $79. I don't know if that's fair. Can anybody weigh in on that? 154 cm. I don't know what's special about this that makes it $80. Is 154 cm the driving? Is that the driving factor? It has a pretty nice pocket clip, but why is it $80? Why is it $80? How much is this on Amazon? So Amazon is $49. It's not the exact same one. There's different variations. So the one that I was looking at is also $80 on Amazon. So I don't really know why it's. I mean, the pocket clip looks pretty nice. Yeah. It's some pretty nice stuff, but I I would just have to know why, you know, what drives it to be that specific price. All right, let's see what else we got here. For the Vertex Bagway, what if we don't have an Instagram account? You won't be able to participate in this one, Ryan, unfortunately, but I'll have some giveaways in the future, which won't require Instagram. Listen, the reason that for this giveaway you got to have an Instagram account is because, I mean, let's just keep it real. I'm trying to get more Instagram followers. I mean, just, you know. Trying to get more followers. So, you know, I might do a future one for Twitter, or I might just do a future one where you can just enter, your what is it called? Your email. I do different variations of it all the time. It just really depends. So, all right, guys, let me show you how I'm going to do this. We're going to do a random YouTube picker here. So I'm going to come to this website. Basically here, I'm going to log in a second. I'm going to paste the link here, and I'm going to search for the word Marine X in your comment. So I'm going to paste the video link here. I'm going to search for the word Marine X in the comment. I'm going to do some goddamn simple math, 5 + 5. And then we're going to pick a winner. Hopefully you're still here, because I need you to be here to win. I need you to be here to win. And I need you to, and I'll give you about 30 seconds to pipe up in the chat. So let me hide my login information for this real quick. Let me paste this in here. Filter duplicate users, and 5 + 5 is goddamn 10. Math Marines, we made that shit happen. Fantastic. It looks like we got 23 comments on there. All right, guys. Let's see. Let us see. We will be giving this bag to, or this, actually, I say bag. We're gonna be giving this bag, this wallet to coming through making this shit happen, man. Coming through making this shit happen once again. Goddamn Red Lobo, are you still here, sir? I'm just saying. Are you still here, Red Lobo? Red Lobo says Marine X sent me love to find new EDC channels. Keep up the good work, man. Are you still here, Red Lobo? Let me know, because if so, I already have your address. So if you're still here, just let me know. Matter of fact, let me give you a quick countdown. Red Lobo, I'll give you 30 seconds, my guy. He says I'm here. Okay, cool. I was about to do, listen, I need the Jeopardy music, because I got this whole new countdown screen. You know, so I got this screen right here. It's all set up for you guys and everything, just to see if whenever I do these live drawings, is the person gonna pipe up. So let me find my goddamn, I guess I'll use my pen. So let's find this real quick, man. We're gonna write your name down in here. Let's use this goddamn icy ass pen that Wingback sent me out, man. Fantastic shit. God damn, boy, this thing is so goddamn nice. All right, so we'll put Red Lobo Wingback wallet. So we got you down in here, man, and we'll rip this out. So bad about ripping shit out. That's why I can't ever carry these field notes, because these field notes are not really for me to take extensive notes. I literally use them for rip out purposes. That's it. I literally use these things for rip out purposes. And I'll take this, I'll put it in here, and we'll send this off on Monday. Congratulations, my guy. Congratulations. Hey, man, make sure you hit that goddamn like button, man. It looks like we're at 55 likes. We get to 100 likes. I think I'll give away this cash system. The cash system. We might have to do that, because I'm telling you, man, that goddamn cash system is fantastic. Listen, I saw the person that just disliked this video. You're more than welcome to bounce your ass up out of here. Go ahead, get your ass up out of here. You are more than welcome to exit stage left. Listen, my streaming software is pretty powerful shit. I can literally see the person that disliked the shit. You can just keep hate watching. I'm okay with that, but you're more than welcome to exit stage left as well. Q colon in front of your shit will gain my attention. A Q colon in front of your shit will gain my attention. Or you can send a goddamn dono. Two easiest ways. The easiest ways to gain my attention are just to put a Q colon. You don't have to send me a goddamn penny. A Q colon in front of your shit, or send me a dono. That way you don't think I'm missing your shit. I'm shitting on your shit. That way you don't just think anything like that. Red Lobo's gonna have everything.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
He's gonna have the whole goddamn loadout, man. Any recommendations on straight razors for shaving? Thanks. Okay, so very random question, but I actually do use a straight razor to shave, which is weird, right? To be honest with you, I think the easiest thing would be probably to email me, because I can't think right now during the live stream the straight razor that I use. But I use the old school straight razor that you have to flip open and cut and all that type of shit. Let me see if it's in my is it in my Amazon stuff? Let me look it up real quick. While we're doing that, what budget knife sharpener would you recommend for a beginner, says Nick? Anything work sharp. Anything work sharp. So the most important thing, in my opinion, for sharpening your knife is just determining which angle is the most proper angle to sharpen it. I think that Work Sharp has some of the best systems for, you know, learning how to sharpen your knives for the first time. I think they have like some of the best system for learning how to sharpen your knives for the first time. This is the razor that I use. Super random question, but this is the razor that I use. I've been using this thing for years. Literally, I bought this in 2019, and I still haven't bought a refill pack of the razors. You have to be okay with using a straight razor. You got to be okay with, because you're gonna fucking cut yourself. The shit is gonna fucking happen. I'm just saying.
Bro,
No,
come
Boosie.
on now, dog.
You know how many times I done cut myself?
Come on, man.
So you got to be okay with using a straight razor. You might want to practice shaving on a balloon first, no joke, and but go from there. So we also have, let's see. Okay, so for the budget sharpener, Nick, I would say Work Sharp. Don't get the Precision Adjust. That's just like $200. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, you can either get their field sharpener, which is kind of, it's okay, but you're gonna be kind of wishing that you had a little bit more sauce with that. Field Trip, Work Sharp sharpener. So this is my go-to. My sharpening kit has two sharpeners on it. It has the Ken Onion knife and tool sharpener, and it has the knife and tool sharpener Mark II. They have different belts loaded in them at all times. But you know, you can get this thing $89. You can even probably find it cheaper than that if you just kind of wait it out. I gave away one of these recently for my 50K giveaway. Work Sharp, shout out to them for sending that shit out. The pricing on this thing stays pretty consistent. It did drop down to $87 for a used deal. So yeah, $89. You can grab this thing, and it's kind of hard to fuck up. As long as you get the angle right, it's kind of hard to fuck up the sharpening. 100%. Let's see. Make sure y'all like the video, or make sure y'all hit that goddamn like button, man. Run this shit up real quick.
Are you not entertained?
Let's see.
Are you not
The
entertained?
Geekiest guy says, I rock it. I love the Ronin 2. I have the Yo Jumbo, and it's big and beautiful. Sometimes a big, beautiful knife. It's similar to that Savivi Bahalter, whatever that shit is, right? That shit was fucking humongous. I sent it out to KCR. Shout out to Savivi sending that out to me. It was just fucking big. Now, sometimes I like carrying a big knife. I'm carrying a mini Adamas today, but the regular size Adamas is fucking, let me grab it. This shit is fucking a monster. It's a goddamn monster. It's a whole goddamn monster in these streets, man. So listen, what I carry today is the regular size Adamas, or the mini Adamas, excuse me. The regular size Adamas is a fucking monster. I mean, the biggest knife that Benchmade makes technically is their Crooked River, their biggest production knife that they make. So they have 4-inch knives, but at least the last time I talked to a Benchmade rep, they say the biggest knife that they currently make production wise is still the Crooked River, the full size Crooked River. But the Adamas, when it comes to size, like girth, the jipping and all that type of shit, it's a fucking monster. I wouldn't recommend, me personally, I wouldn't recommend the full size Adamas unless you're going to be taking this thing out into the woods a lot. Mine hasn't seen a lot of use. I carry the mini Adamas way more, but they're both fucking sexy as shit. So it's kind of hard. It's just kind of hard to decide which one do you want to carry more, but it's a big boy. This thing, I probably haven't carried this thing in like 4 months though, to be honest with you. It has been a freaking while since that thing was carried as well. It has an actual pin under the eraser. Okay, that FN knife. Yeah, the Stabby Labs, they seem like they have some interesting stuff that they're going right up against the smaller knives that Spyderco makes. Some of those smaller like neck knives, Boker makes those type of small knives. Those California legal carries, right? Chef Rocket, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being a goddamn member. We appreciate that, man. Love to you and yours. Says that. It says it's true. Okay, yeah, the live stream. Yeah, let me know where in his live stream did he say that, because this shit is. If I watch a 55-minute live stream during this live stream, we're gonna be up for another goddamn 3.5 hours. Okay. Phytonic says that $150 an hour is super reasonable in my opinion. Yeah, I think it's pretty reasonable. I'm just listening, guys. I really want to be able to kind of give y'all the sauce in regards to, you know, how do you, what Phytonics is talking about is if you want to book a one-on-one session with me to help me, if you want to help grow some of your Instagram followers, your YouTube followers, etc., or if you just want to have a 30-minute man cave session, these are my prices for that. The pricing is, you know, me researching your content, looking at your page, trying to figure out how can we boost you up, and also breaking down some of my pricing. How do I come up with the prices for my videos? So it kind of just gives you a little bit of both, which kind of makes sense. We also have the, where is it? Here it is right here. So the actual, like I said, if you go to my website, you click on that link, I'll give you my pitch for free, as I mentioned earlier. And I have my old pricing in here. It talks about how much, you know, pricing for my YouTube videos. So that I'm disclosing that to you guys right now. My prices have went up since then, but this just kind of gives you, peels back the onion on how we come up with this shit. You know, we just kind of peel back the onion on how we come up with the stuff. True Budget EDC and Prep, and thanks for stopping by, my guy. We were just talking about you, man. I see you in the chat on my iPad. So just in case y'all are wondering, so like I have the main screen up here, but then like right here, like next to me, I have an iPad that I'm reading chat on as well. That because I do have Q colon, like I said, if you put a Q colon in front of your shit, I'll see it. But then regular chat, I can see right here next to me, which is a fantastic thing. Let's see. We also have, what other questions we got? Jesse says, was out and just finished that GMO joint when you talked about that garlic. Listen, I'm telling you, man, that goddamn garlic out there in Gilroy, California, bless their goddamn hearts. You hear me? Bless their hearts, because it's real life out there. Michael says, what is a good full tang bushcraft knife? Any that you can think of. A full tang, is the Benchmade Bushcrafter full tang? I believe so. Actually, yes, it is. So I'm going to just show, I'll tell you what's in my loadout kit for hunting. That doesn't mean I'm bushcrafting with it, because my hunting property is in Jacksboro, Texas, and then I have some new property I'm trying to get prepared, and it's in Marshall, Texas. But the hunting property in Jacksboro, Texas, sometimes I would sleep out next to one of my tanks. Here in Texas, tanks is what we call ponds, right? But my hunting kit consists of the Benchmade Bushcrafter, the SE number 4, and I have the Top Size fillet knife. The Tops Knives fillet knife is for literally for when I begin to fillet a deer, or if I begin to fillet a hog, if I want to get the lats off their back, really precision cuts, that's what the Tops Knives knife is for. The Bushcrafter, I use that specifically when I put a kill down and I want to kind of cut their guts out. Now, the only issue I have with the Bushcrafter is that I don't have one of those knives that has like the rounded edge, or I do, I just never fucking have it on my body. So a lot of times I end up cutting their bladder or cutting their you know, shit like that. And, you know, shit is fucking disgusting. It smells horrible. But other than that, you know, other than that, it's not so bad. True Budget's live at 26 seconds in. Okay, let me see. He said at 26 seconds in. We can start it off. We can start it. I didn't know that you went live, man. I need to turn on alerts. Let me check this out real quick.
Budget EDC and prepping. Use your gear, lose your gear. Not using it, might as well lose it. So
listen, one thing I would say is if I agree with that. So what true budget EDC prepping just said is use your gear or lose your gear. And I partially agree with that. But I would also say if your gear is bringing you joy, carry it, keep it, right? But if anything that you have is not bringing you joy, like if I pick up this wallet, right? I pick up this wallet. I literally have not carried this wallet in probably like 3 months. I just picked it up. It still brings me fucking joy. Technically, I'm not using it, right? So in theory, you would say, well, lose it, X. But no, it still brings me joy. It still brings me joy. Something that doesn't bring me fucking joy. I bought this little mini pry bar. I would lose this shit real quick. I bought it just to see if I could force myself to carry a pry bar that has no functionality other than prying and technically it's a slotted screwdriver and a lanyard hole. That's all this is. This is some gear I will fucking lose in a heartbeat because it doesn't bring me joy. So I think that it just really depends. Like, use it. Yeah, you can say use your gear or lose your gear. Or you can say if it no longer brings you joy, fucking ditch that shit, right? I would say you can 100% just ditch that shit. Let's see.
this is kind of one of those impromptu lives, so I didn't schedule it.
I like, listen, impromptu lives is my goddamn jam, sir. I'm just doing that shit. Listen, I have no schedule. None. The only thing I would say about the only thing that's almost guaranteed with my live streams is Man Cave Mondays, but my Man Cave Mondays live stream is turning into when I film my podcast. So throughout the week I go live, but my Man Cave Monday live stream is gonna I'm recrafting that to the Mantuary podcast. Y'all like that fucking name? I'm fucking proud of myself with that.
Hey,
Just saying,
bro,
listen.
come on now, dog.
I'm just saying.
Come on, man.
The Mantuary podcast, you know, my man cave is my sanctuary. So the Mantuary podcast. But other than that, the other days I live stream is just a regular ass man cave type, join me type of live stream. We can make that shit happen as well. He says, do you remember when I mentioned the Dogo Argentino dogs? They're big in Texas for hunting feral pigs and wild boar. Oh man, listen. Yes, they are invasive species here in Texas, and I don't use dogs when I hunt. I don't own one of those dogs, but that's a fantastic idea to use those dogs because the way that we look for hog on my hunting property is two different ways. Right? That it's two different ways. One, we just sit in a deer stand. We just go out at nighttime. I have nods, and we also have thermals. And we literally just wait for a fucking sounder. You can hear a sounder of hogs coming. That's what you could. So listen, a group of goddamn pigs is called a fucking sounder. You wait for a sounder of hogs to come, and you just start putting down goddamn hogs. Piglets, sows, all of them, right? Boar, doesn't matter. Or we trap them. But the issue about trapping hogs is that if you trap a sow, the sounder won't leave her. They'll fucking stay there. So you have to be careful about trapping them. So bringing a dog would make a lot of sense. But, you know, if we trap a hog, I usually have to put a hog down with a 1911 because I'm not gonna, you know, if I'm walking up to a hog that's trapped, I would take a 1911 and put them down, and then I'll either finish them off with my bushcrafter or a K-bar. But their skulls are so hard, you have to shoot them behind their ear. I know it's getting a little graphic, but you cannot shoot a hog directly between their eyes. Their skull is too hard. The shit literally will bounce off their skull. Telling you this shit because it happened. So yeah, having a dog would make a lot of sense, especially my new hunting property. It's so much sign of game out there that we need to figure something out. Tammy says, I've spent a lot of time north of Jacksboro, Texas, Joy, Blue Grove. Listen, Jacksboro is the beginning of hill country here in Texas. So a lot of Texas is flat. Jacksboro is like the beginning of hill country. And it's beautiful out there, man. It's freaking beautiful out there. Use it or lose it, says EDC. He says, remember to pack the 1911 in a snack time sling. Can you fit that shit in there, sir?
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
Listen.
Come on, man.
Here's my thing, guys. Just me packing, my CCW is never a boomstick that I like. When I say like, it's something near and dear to my heart. I never CCW a boomstick that's near and dear to my heart, ever. Because if I ever have to use it on a threat, in theory, it's going to be in police custody for a while, right? It's going to be in police custody for a while. So if it's in police custody for a while, do you want your 1911? No. You know, I prefer to carry a hammerless Smith & Wesson Airweight Saturday night special. That's kind of like the way I like to go. Another way I like to go is freaking hydrate, man. It's time to goddamn hydrate real quick. I don't care what you're doing. Freaking grab some goddamn water real quick, man. Freaking hydrate. Take a goddamn sip, man. Put some goddamn googly eyes in the chat so we can get these freaking girls off this goddamn pole. Drop some shit, man. Put some goddamn googly eyes in the chat, man. We'll get them off this goddamn pole and get back to this damn video. Let's get the shit going real quick, man. Give me the goddamn googly eyes in the chat. We will get them off this goddamn pole. Make sure you freaking hydrate real quick, man. Tommy Katana, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being a goddamn member. We appreciate that, man. We're just having a hydration break real quick. Ladies are helping you get that goddamn water down your system real quick. Get the shit down your throat.
Pause.
I'm just saying, ladies, get off that fucking pole. Get off that goddamn pole. I'm seeing some googly eyes in the chat. I appreciate that shit, man. We might need you later. Go watch them goddamn titties. Listen, man, so use it or lose it. I definitely can agree with that, Kirk Moore. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being a goddamn member. So we also, you know, it just depends. Like, let me see what else
Or
we got.
anything. Don't even, it's just random. I had some stuff I was thinking about. And then I saw a video that basically was what I was thinking about. So I was like, you know what? Let's come here and see what I got to say. You know what I'm saying? So check out Marine X, right? Like,
shout out to goddamn Marine. That's good. Goddamn head on your shoulders, man. Listen, it don't matter how big I get. You shout me out, man. It makes me feel good inside. Negative, positive, doesn't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? Drop an Instagram video with me in there. Freaking that shit works as well, man. I'm just saying, listen, I'm just saying. Get him some milk.
He needs some milk.
I'm just saying.
I know a lot of people are like, you know, whatever, because he talks shit. But I didn't even know nothing about
100%. I do talk that goddamn shit, sir. You already know. I need to throw myself up out of here sometimes. Sometimes I do freaking talk that shit, but you know, it is like that,
Marine
man.
X until like recently. He commented actually on one of my videos, and I was like, yo, that's cool. This dude got like 50,000 viewers. You know what I'm saying? He's commenting on my little tiny channel. Hey, what's up, bro? And my man Dennis. So I actually Dennis, I went on Marine.
Oh, let me see this. It was, oh my God, sir, coming through, making this shit happen with the $5 super chat. Battalion Stallion, stand up, man. Make that shit happen for your boy real quick. I'm just saying, the fattest ass on YouTube. Give her a goddamn hand clap. With the $5 super chat, Shadow Systems Gucci Glock clone will replace your boomstick. You know what? Listen, if you have to use it for legal defense, yeah, you got to buy that insurance with them. So, or not the insurance. If you get one from them And I think they're local here in Ironside. Aren't they in the Dallas Metroplex area, if I'm not mistaken? So what Ironside is saying is if you get a boomstick from Shadow Systems and you use it in a CCW situation, while law enforcement has your boomstick, Shadow Systems will give you a replacement. Isn't that fucking amazing? Like, that fucking phenomenal? So, let me see. Shadow Systems. You can also buy CCW insurance. That's what I thought. Yeah, they're local to me. I think they're local to me here in the Metroplex, if I'm not mistaken. So if you get a boomstick from Shadow Systems and you use it in a CCW situation while waiting for your boomstick and your adjudication of your case and all that type of shit, they will replace your stuff. He says, my 1911 is a cheap rock island. I know what you mean. My buddy's XD was in their custody for over a year. He put down a home invader, stay safe. I agree with that. Listen, even a cheap rock, Taurus or Rock Island, I only have one 1911. It's a coat. It's an airweight. It cost me over $1,000. I fucking love it, right? You know what I'm saying? I just fucking love that shit. So it will be hard for me to do that shit. But what's not hard is telling me, goddamn Battalion Stallion, stand up, man, making that shit happen with the $5 super chat. Tommy Katana says, that's what makes you the best, though. You are real as fuck, sir. We appreciate that shit, man. I appreciate the shout out. Let me watch a little bit more of this, man, because I want to just see the premise of what you're saying.
Page, and I saw that he had posted his video recently called de-influencing, and it's like totally something that I agree with.
Now, one thing, listen, I got a lot of comments on that video from people that didn't watch the video, or B, didn't digest the fucking video. You gotta fucking swallow my goddamn meat. I mean a goddamn video. Sometimes you gotta swallow that shit. Take the shit in, man. I'm just saying. So the point of the video was, listen, if you feel like you need to buy this stuff because of influencers like me or anybody else, names not be said, don't feel like you need to. I just showed you all this shit from Wingback. I just showed you some stuff from Benchmade. I have affiliate links in my videos. Don't feel pressured to buy this shit because of beautiful posts on Instagram, because of our videos on YouTube. Don't feel fucking pressured. But if you want the shit, then fucking buy the shit. I'm just saying. Just don't feel like you're not the right type of EDC if all you have in your pocket is a goddamn squid by CRKT. I'm not the right type of goddamn EDCer because I have a goddamn Walmart brand. Fucking Walmart just got Swiss Tech in there, right? I got a goddamn Swiss Tech in my pocket. A lot of times I carry a $45 number 11 utility blade in my pocket because it just fucking works. So that a lot of people are commenting, well, X, I just saw you the other day. I watched one of your videos. I was just looking at man, shut the hell up, man. I'm just saying, get the fuck up off that shit. I'm just saying. Obviously, you're not watching a whole goddamn video. The purpose of it is don't feel like you need the shit.
Totally thinking the same thing recently. And then his video came up like yesterday, I think. And I was at work and I was like, what's this? I like it. What's up, yo? So Dennis, I was talking to Dennis, he actually said that there was some kind of a controversy with him talking about Taylor Martin and the best damn EDC.
There was a slight controversy. You are right, sir. And I wish him nothing but the best. I hope he blows the goddamn back out of EDC. I'm just saying. Put her in a hospital.
So I went back and watched that too. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I actually kind of have to agree with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? What he's saying about certain video, influencers and how they put stuff out there and like their shills and they're just stuff out there because people are paying them to do it. And I totally agree with it. You know what I'm saying? You're not the average person isn't going to go out and buy $800 watch.
But to be fair, one thing I would say is, and I'm going to watch the rest of this on my own because it's 55 minutes and I know myself, I'm going to get goddamn sucked in, sir.
Pause.
I'm going to get goddamn sucked in if I keep watching this shit. What I will say is, it's okay, right? Right? It's okay. Hey, you have a good night too, man. Thanks for letting me check out your content. It is okay to get paid for your content or your videos. I just showed you some pricing for mine. The issue I have is two things. One, if you don't disclose it, which you're supposed to, FCC says you're supposed to, but you don't have to verbally say it. As long as you click the little button that says this video includes sponsored content, technically you disclosed it, right? But the second issue I have is that when reviewers are reviewing these knives and they never cut anything, you know that a lot of EDC channels get knives and they're not allowed to cut anything. Do y'all know that? You know how many companies have reached out to me to send me stuff, to send me knives? And one of the stipulations of send me this is A, I got to send it back. And B, I'm not allowed to cut any fucking thing. When I say, what do you want?
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
No.
Come on, man.
I'm not allowed to cut anything. You know how many, I want you guys to really think about that. Next time you're on a live stream, next time, like, I want you to really think about, ask the influencer, are you allowed to cut anything? Are you allowed to use that knife? A lot of these companies are sending their knives out, their loaners, and you're not allowed to cut shit. And if they see any wear or tear on the knife, they're going to charge the influencer. That's the type of shit that I'm not a big fan of. And you have never seen me do anything like that. And you won't see me do anything like that. I don't care how fucking expensive the goddamn knife is. If you don't want to send it to me and pay me or let me keep the shit, you can just hold on to that shit, man. I don't need it. Okay? Spam that shit, X. Spam that goddamn clap. I understand it. I don't fucking need it. It's not a requirement. All right, let me see what other videos we have up here, man. So level up your EDC, the snack time sling. Oh, man. Mikey just did one, the snack time sling. What have you guys been watching lately? With some of these pocket dumps or whatever. What have y'all been watching lately? So I think that here, if I go here, I know that, okay, EDM just dropped his September dump. I might need to check that out. Wait, the AK-105. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is the A? Does anybody, Ironside, are you still here? What is it? What is an AK-105? An AK-105? What the fuck does that shoot? I've never heard of that shit. Field trip. An AK-105? Really? AK-105. Hey, man, make sure you hit that goddamn like button. We get this shit up to 100 likes, man. AK-105 shoots a... Okay, so it shoots a 5.45 by 39 round. What the fuck is that? What's a 5.45 by 39? Are you at least 89? Yes, I am. Or 18 years old. Nick says, how are you going to give an accurate review of a knife without cutting anything? So, Nick, to be fair to those influencers, they're not reviewing the knife for its cutting purposes, per se, because they're not supposed to cut, right? You're really reviewing the knife for how does it feel in the hand? How's the action? Now, that influencer may not be the first person that's received that knife. So, they do same thing in the tech community. So like Sony will send influencers headphones. Sony will send them cameras, or GoPro will send a camera out. You can use it, but you have to factory reset it when you send it back. You can use the headphones, but you have to factory reset it when you send it back. When they send a knife to you, that might be the fourth person that's had that knife. So technically the action is fantastic, right? Because someone actioned it 200 times before you got your hands on it. But they're really giving your opinion about how does the, the handles feel? How does the blade look? How's if it's a slip joint or a pivot or crossbar or lock back or liner lock or frame lock? Just, they're really giving you an overview of the knife. They may call it a review, but it's an overview. Okay, so it's a 5.45 Russian. Standing, man, I will say this. I love the fact, now when it comes to recoil and when it comes to accuracy, it looks like it's going to be really shitty because there's no stock, the type of grip that's on here. But once you get past that, let's see which one is kind of draw me. Which one of these has me by the goddamn balls? This one right here is freaking looking. So this is all aesthetics. I'm not a really big fan of Kalashnikov or AKs. I'm not a big fan of them. I don't own one. but I do like the way this shit looks. So it looks like the one that he has in his thumbnail. He has a stock on his. Let me just look at it. Let me look at this real quick. He has a stock on his. Here we go with the goddamn music, man. Listen, let me just tell y'all something, okay? This type of goddamn cinematic shit on this shit grabs me by the fucking balls, okay? I'm just saying the shit it grabs me. You hear me? I love when people take this type of effort. They have their own range. They have their own setup. They are fucking 100% showing you what this shit would look like. They're 100% showing you what this shit would look like. Christina, would you like to come to the front of the class? Christina, would you like to bring that ass to the front, ma'am? No, you're completely uninterested. Then put them goddamn titties on my screen. I'm just saying, making that shit happen with a 1999 super chat. Yeah. Another one. I'm so glad I'm catching live stream and learning. We appreciate you for stopping by, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Make sure y'all put some goddamn BDE in the chat real quick, man. I'm going to follow my own goddamn directions, man. Put a goddamn BDE in the chat for that goddamn big dick energy coming through, making this shit happen. Christina, we appreciate that shit, ma'am. Yes. We appreciate that. Straight diaper money. Straight up formula money. Matter of fact, man, I'm going to make you the stream sponsor. Let's make you the stream sponsor real quick. Make it a stream sponsor real quick, man. Coming through, making it happen, ma'am. We appreciate that. Get off that fucking pole, ladies. No, really, get off that pole before you hurt yourself. I would hate for that shit to happen. Yeah, man, so for me personally, it's just like, when I see this type of stuff, and your name will pop up on the bottom of the screen as a stream sponsor, man, we appreciate that. I like this type of shit. So epic shooting monologue, 100% agree with that stuff. 100% agree, man. I just said I like that shit. Let's see what we got here, man. I'm gonna check this shit out real quick. I'm not going 30 fucking minutes. I can't watch that too fucking long. Run then, sir. Goddamn 2-point sling on that shit. He got his finger straightened off the trigger until he's ready to shoot. All sorts of stuff on there. I bet that goddamn setup on his goddamn dome is $3,000. You hear me? I bet the shit on his head is fucking $3,000. Oh my God, that shit is so... Okay, sir. Listen. Now, I tell myself I don't need the AK-105, and then I see this setup, and I'm like, well, maybe I need the shit, Boosie.
Bro, come on.
No, really,
now,
maybe.
dog.
Christina just...
Come on,
She just helped me get a little bit closer to her, right? He got everything on that shit, don't he? Goddamn lights on the rail, sling, goddamn all sorts of shit on that shit. The shit is fucking sexy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not about to watch this whole shit. It's a goddamn sexy beast, though. It is a sexy beast. Oh my God, I tell you. Mail time with okay. Accessorize Me has a goddamn direct line to my goddamn heart, man.
This is my new favorite bag.
What?
And
hold on, wait. Is that a fucking McDonald's bag, sir? I love it. Accessorize Me has me by the goddamn balls. He is my secret, you know what I'm saying? He's like the secret EDC watch that I just sit down, put my goddamn Snuggie on and shit. I'm just... No, really.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I put on my goddamn Snuggie. I get nice and warm. Get a little bit of cocoa, hot cocoa. It's almost hot cocoa season. Open up Amazon and prepare myself to fucking watch a little bit of Accessorize Me, okay?
I'm loving it. So, let's...
Sir, don't let McDonald's hear that shit, sir. Isn't that their shit? That freaking old ass, stale ass fry you got for this goddamn video. Sir, how long has that fry been in there before you fucking push record on this video? I want to see you eat that shit.
Let's check it out.
Oh, he threw the shit. I should have fucking known.
This controller is a chunker, and in no way does it try to hide that.
Wait, what is this shit? That's a fucking big ass whatever that
Thankfully,
is.
not only does she prefer it, you will actually find it feels better that way too. The Colo-like Colo Play may seem like a tongue twister at first because frankly it
CES. Okay, so if they're a CES honoree for 2023, okay.
is, but it's won awards and for good reason. One being it may.
Now this is another thing I would say, guys. I love Accessorize Me, but does he have the thing that says this is feature sponsor content? I don't know. I think maybe he did. I don't know. But this is another video where I would say I want to know what was sent to you and what did you buy, right? I mean, he almost has 1.5 million subscribers. A lot of these companies send him shit. He may not have time to fucking disclose every fucking time, right? But you know, a lot of times I would like to know, what did you buy? What was sent to you, etc., etc.
This keyboard macro controllers that you'll ever own, paired with what may be the most satisfying clicky buttons too. This is like having a mission control center.
Oh, that's for your desk. That's too fucking big for me.
That actually feels like you're flipping a switch or activating machinery with every click. And when paired together, connected to your computer of choice, not only does the built-in...
I mean, I get it. Control your volume, all that. But that shit is fucking humongous. I use a Stream Deck when I live stream, and I think that's too fucking big.
Screen offer a variety of infographics. Each button and dial can be customized to control whatever you want on the fly. Using the included software, you can simply go the copy and paste route or go ham and launch programs and control connected devices too. Combine that.
See, one thing I would say about this specific item, right, is I love you, Accessorize Me, but I really want to know, like, hey, I use this for a month or I use this for whatever. And this is what I like about it. You're kind of just telling me the features that I can read on their website. I want to know, like, what do you like about it? What do you fucking hate about it? Is it too big on your desk? Etc., etc.
With the range of applications you can display on the screen, and this, which is exactly what it sounds like metaphorically.
God damn, this goddamn lens is all up in that shit, man. I need this fucking lens in my life.
At least, because who wouldn't want to enter Super Saiyan mode, which basically highlights the 4 modes that will keep you super productive, with my favorite going to the remote PC power button, if not only to feel like a total astronaut, and when paired with their lighting
Oh, you got Macs and PCs.
accessories,
okay.
It becomes the all-in-one solution to pretty much control your whole desk setup. So basically what I'm saying is you can customize this to your liking and get pretty creative with it too, even if it's just as one of the most addictive fidget toys to annoy everyone else around you. It runs off a single USB-C cable with a built-in speaker and just surprise.
Yeah, that speaker is probably shitty as that's what I want to know. Is like, is the speaker good? Can I have that on my desk only? I guess that's a microphone. I guess he's gonna say it's a mic, but you know what I'm saying? Is it useful to play music, or am I just gonna be able to hear fucking people on a Teams call?
Surprisingly great craftsmanship with no creaking, loose pieces, and a really nice matte rubber finish paired with some glossy accents. The hefty weight and rubber feet means that it's a statement piece on your desk too, and I guarantee you won't be able to stop playing with it all night long. Finally, a tool to save your forearms from getting sore so you can save that energy.
Okay, now this is Field Trip. I'm gonna let him talk here in a second, but I want to know, where is, I guess they must have sponsored the video because he has a pinned comment with that first item. But where is the, yeah, let me look this shit up real quick, because right now I use the Hoto electric. It looks just like the Hoto. I bet these companies use the same factory in China for the shit, right? Because I want y'all to look at this for a second, right? Take this shit all in. It's $49, 20% off. So that's going to get you an additional $10 off. So it's going to cost you about $40, right? It looks like it has a lot of bits and all that type of shit. I use the Hoto electric screwdriver. Hoto electric screwdriver. The mini one. I think these companies use the same factory in China. This is the one that I have. I featured this in my accessibility EDC So mine was 59 bucks. So the one he's showing is a little bit cheaper. But doesn't this shit look exactly the same? Am I tripping? I think the same factory in China is making this shit. That's the one that's on my knife sharpening station. And this is the one that he's featuring. They look exactly the fucking same. I'm just saying. I do think they're coming out the same factory in China. Christina says she still kind of wants it. You know what? Yeah, it's just so clicky. Is it something I'm going to be 100% able to tolerate? I don't know, right? Deer hunting in the morning. Oh my God. Well, have a good night. I'm jealous. I'm just saying. The shit looks phenomenal. Red Lobo says it does look the same, but you say you're still gonna get it. Yeah, I like the Hoto. I would assume this thing works just as good. And the thing about it is, these things are really good for taking apart small electronics, but what I mostly use them for is taking apart knives.
For when you're alone at night. The Fantic Nex E1 Pro may sound like it's from the future, and frankly,
John says he has the Vessel low torque electric screwdriver. Does the Vessel look the same, John? I bet it does. I really think that the same factory in China is just pumping these things
even
out.
looks like it too. But thankfully, it's got all the bits you need to fix
And it's magnetic.
all the problems you're having today. Whether it's your gizmos and gadgets that actually aren't working, or you just find it therapeutic to take things apart. This makes it so easy with just a push of a button. You're able to either unscrew or tighten without having to do an arm day workout for every little nut and bolt. It's USB-C.
Okay, it doesn't look the same, says John. Okay.
Rechargeable and can last 2 hours non-stop, something you and I both wish we could do. Plus with the
Chill out, sir. 2 hours
Hey,
nonstop.
dog, come on
Absolutely
now,
not.
dog.
I'm just no. Spam the goddamn. Spam the applause. And
magnetic bit storage, full metal case, and overall premium feel.
I will say that case is sexier than the Hoto. That shit slides out. The Hoto case flips open. They're both fucking nice.
It's a no-brainer to just have one in your studio with you on the go, or even part of your EDC. If you're already used to,
I don't know about just having that shit in my pocket, sir. I don't know about having that shit in my pocket, but sir, where'd you get those goddamn joggers, man? It's fucking fall is coming. I need some shit like that in my life.
carrying long tools in your pants. Next up, we had a few major fidget toy deliveries, and when
Now listen, you guys know I shit on goddamn fidgets. You know I goddamn shit on that shit. You know I shit on fidgets quite often, but listen, I will say this, okay? I'll say this about fidgets. One, if they bring you joy, fucking carry a fidget, okay? If they bring you joy, carry a fidget. Two, if you have like anxiety or mental problems, apparently, I had a long conversation with someone that likes to carry fidgets. It's really good for relieving anxiety. But what I see on that fucking desk is goddamn Autumn. Goddamn Autumn, man. The Autumn has gripped the goddamn EDC community by the goddamn scrotum sack.
Pause.
I don't understand why it has such a large hold on our goddamn balls. I don't understand it. I'm confused. Listen, Autumn is just hitting us hard.
I say major, I mean in weight and price.
Yeah, that shit is fucking kind of dope. Do you see this goddamn spin action you got going
Obviously, starting with the T-Max Ancient Iron Spinner, because if the name didn't sound heavy, I can assure you it most certainly feels accordingly.
on? God damn, that shit. Okay, I don't like fidgets, but that shit, field trip. Let me see. Let me see if I can look this shit up real quick. The T-Max Ancient. I want to look this shit up. 500 and what, sir? Huh?
What?
Are you serious?
Bro, what are you talking about?
He
man?
needs some milk.
$530. Listen, if I buy that, I need two things to happen if I buy this. One, I need to do my dishes, and two, I need a goddamn blowjob when it's done, okay? Both. You can do it at the same time if you want. $539. Let me see. I'm gonna get a titanium stone washed. They only take goddamn PayPal, so that way you don't try to fucking charge back. Oh my God. This shit had me. It had me for a second, but it's too goddamn high. Ain't no goddamn way, man.
with what looks like octopus legs. Once spun, the force
Did they send this to you, sir? This is what I need to know. Accessorize me. I love watching your content. You're like my secret, you know what I'm saying? It's like my secret go-to. Red Lobo says the price of a goddamn boomstick. 100% agree with you, man. You get a whole nice carry and a couple boxes of ammo if you want to go with something cheap.
pushes it out, giving it a wider look and then a super satisfying completion sound too. The overall design feels like some sort of UFO with actual moving arms, but looking at the nitty-gritty, you'll consistently find new design details that will leave you in awe.
I mean, yeah, but it's $530, man. I don't know about that shit.
In the end, this is what you're really paying for. The sound, feel
Oh, I thought he added that sound. So that's the sound of that shit. Still not fucking
the
worth it.
force and knowing it can do this. However, for something a little more quick, the 01 EDC pop push slider is hard to describe in words or even show in video, but the best way to put it is like if you flicked open a box without actually touching it. The spring-loaded lever can hold close.
So I also kind of wish he would put the prices on screen. Field Trip, let me look this shit up real quick. So the one he's showing now is 150. So the same company must have sent you a goodie box. They have that shit in autumn. Let's see how much the shit is. So that's 100 and PE. So PEI is it not autumn? Does it look like autumn? So it's between 100. This is $159. God damn, boy. They must have sent you a goodie bag, sir. This shit is fucking expensive.
Closed, but with the right flick of the wrist, wha-bam. The best part is, if you listen closely, every nudge inwards is a ratcheting sound on its own. And when combined together, I personally could not put this one down, as it's easily one of the top 3 most satisfying fidget toys that I personally own now. However, for the simplest, most reliable, and just familiar feeling, this tiny keyboard and this fidget thing switch.
Now, I think I've heard people talk about the fidget things. Field Trip, let me see. So okay, these are a little bit more reasonably priced, right? Give them your email, you get 10% off. Very well. I'm not going to do that shit. So that one looks like it's either $79 or I guess it is 79 bucks. God damn, boy. That is fucking pricey. That is some pricey shit, man. Like, goodness gracious.
Now allows you to take that feeling, sound, and satisfaction wherever you go. Plus, they customize mine to be one of a kind as well. Either you hate the feeling or just love the sound of one. The chamfered edges, exposed screws, and custom keycaps all make this worthy of a spot in your pocket, especially with how tiny it is.
I guess if you just want to fidget and you're just trying to get yourself in a game, I would be willing to spend less than $100. I can get down with some shit like that.
Plus,
right?
You can also go ham and grab some exotic metal ones too, because this will definitely be a conversation starter or a conversation.
He has that is that the aura ring or whatever that shit is? Tell you your mood and tell you your all that other type of shit on his finger.
Ender, if they don't understand what you mean when you say you spend all night moving your keys. Now this is a grail watch to my collection.
Okay, I don't know how I feel about square or rectangle watches. This is a watch by Citizen. He doesn't have the price on their Field Trip. Listen, guys, I gotta know what this shit costs. I'm kind of curious. Okay, he doesn't have the price on there. Man, that shit is just goddamn.
It's not super expensive, nor is it made of any fancy materials, but the Citizen D031.
Kirk Moore says, in my world, the Parker pen is a fidget toy. Sir, 100%. Something that's just easy you can use. Fidget and write, right? Fidget and write. Same thing with my tactile turn. One thing I would say about the tactile turn is I can fidget with the shit, literally, because of the side click action right here. Up, down. I can fidget with the shit. This shit cost me, I think it was what? I think this was like 100, maybe $100, but I write with pens every goddamn day. I write with pens every goddamn day. You can even get, I mostly write with pens on, journals from my goddamn website. Self-plug, man. Let's look that shit up real quick. Self-plug, I mostly write with the shit with my own EDC journal that's on my website. The Chronicle. I write in this shit I don't write on the fucking weekends, but if I have some shit to do or whatever, this is the notebook that I'm using. So I use my EDC pens every fucking day, at least during the work days. But man, oh man,
One has a built-in radio, sort of. You'll need the battery pack to actually get it working, but you get the point. It's like an Apple Watch with actual buttons, switches, and dials. These are pretty rare without a single listing on eBay as of this recording.
Yeah, I just looked. There's nothing on eBay.
And to have found one in such amazing condition is even rarer. Plus, it's still got the sticker around back. Everything still feels well oiled and responsive. And
so it has an AM FM radio, but how do you, so I guess it just plays out loud, right? It just plays. So if you're chilling, I can imagine you're sitting at a lake or a soccer game or a basketball game, or you're waiting around in a Target parking lot, you're waiting for your spouse. I guess I could imagine you start to play the radio, but you know, who doesn't fucking have a phone that they could just push play on their favorite streaming software?
And there's something about tuning a radio that's on your wrist that will definitely make everyone jealous, even though you probably haven't listened to one for several years now.
No, listen, Mrs. X literally listens to the radio in her. She has this fucking Lincoln Aviator. She can plug her phone up. She listens to the radio every time she gets in there. Regular ass radio.
But thankfully, the watch part of it still works fine, and this one's going into my collection.
You can get a fidget spinner from Five Below. I agree with that, Porky. 100%. You can just get you a good old fidget spinner from Five Below. Keep living your life, right? And Five Below obviously is going to be fucking Five Below and keep it. It makes life a lot easier, right?
Collection of watches that I like to stare at and probably will never.
Now those freaking those two watches to the right are fucking lovely looking. I like that.
Actually wear. Speaking of gear, I'll never use.
Like, I fucking rarely wear smartwatches. I wore one today because I had so much shit to do around the house. So I wanted to be able to get my notifications on my wrist. So I wore a smartwatch. I rarely wear a smartwatch. I'm wearing one today, mostly because I wanted to get notifications on my wrist if the wife needed me to do some shit or something like that. But normally now I like to wear a regular analog watch.
I recently picked up a new G-Shock, but hang on, it's not what you think, because I only bought the watch, a DW69.
Okay, so he said he bought it. I heard the word bought. Field trip. Let's see. Let me check this shit out. The DW. Oh, he didn't link the direct watch up. Come on, accessorize me, man. I gotta go fucking search for the shit. I don't have time for that. Like, take me to the page, sir.
900 in this wicked black, if you're curious, for this, which they were including in.
Oh, it comes with it. Okay, that makes sense. Redskin Faithful says, I can feel that watch reminds me of the 80s. I was born in like 86, so my memory of the 80s is goddamn Transformers and toys and shit like that.
Every order. And being the EDC channel we are, we needed to have this subpar performing multi-tool.
Everything needs a goddamn bottle opener, does it not, right? You need a freaking, you need to be able to pop that goddamn cap
with the G-Shock branding on it, because when else will you ever be able to say that you own a blade from G-Shock? However, even if it's not the best tool,
it has a flashlight, a blade, a bottle opener. If that thing has a number 11 utility blade, that might be fucking a home
out there. The metal build still feels pretty capable. A thick bottle opener on one end, a tiny battery powered flip out flashlight beside that. Great for reaching those tiny cracks, and if you're afraid of the dark.
That's where they got me. If that, the blade he just flipped out, if that was a replaceable number 11 utility blade, it would be fucking phenomenal. Now you have to sharpen that shit. I mean, you're going to mostly use it for opening Amazon boxes, cutting plastic off of toys, bullshit like that. But if that was a freaking X-Acto blade,
Swiss Army like knife that can barely hurt yourself, but will cut through your Amazon packages with a little bit of force. Packed away though, it's about as tall as a pack of gum and just as thin too, making this one of the very few branded merch tools that could be worth carrying with you. Now for a real tool though, there's the Joe Knives.
Okay, I like the way that shit look, but is that a standard blade? That looks like their own blade. Field trip. I'm gonna listen to you in a second, but I want to know because it looks like one of their a fucking unique blade of theirs. $95 fucking dollars. Let's see, little bit blah blah blah. It creates blah blah blah. So I don't think you can use replaceable blades with this. Do you have to replace this with their blade, or do you have to sharpen this shit? $95. God damn, man. I mean, it looks fucking nice. It does have, I see little T6 or yeah, it looks like little T6 on there. I just can't tell. It looks like you have to replace
little
it.
bit, which may be my new favorite product name because not only is it accurate, it's just as fun to say than it is to use.
That shit looks fucking phenomenal. Look at that goddamn milling on
Made
there.
mainly of a chunk of brass with some texture for grip, it's the magnetically attached sliding blade that you'll want this for. Not necessarily for being the most useful or functional one, because its tiny blade and lack of locking in place is pretty limiting, but
Sir, that looks like a goddamn penis, sir. What are you doing, man? What is that? Did he just cut out a goddamn scrotum in a goddamn pipe? It looked like it, did it not? Am I tripping? Look at this shit. I swear that's what he just cut
for
out.
being the most useful or functional one, because its tiny blade and lack of locking in
Yes, it's a goddamn, yes. Twig and berries. Y'all know what the fuck he just cut
place
out.
is pretty limiting, but the several layers you can adjust it to feels like, well,
Oh, it's literally a magnet. That seems like some shit that I would have to keep away from my
a
kids.
fidget toy. While there are definitely safer ones out there, this is one of those kiss two birds with one stone type of situations, especially considering the
I mean, I get it. It pries and slot it, all that good
back
shit.
end of it also doubles as a pretty sturdy scraper.
So the Roe Von carabiners with the replacement blade and the magnetic big holders, a best pocket size. I have one of those. Let me see. I don't know if I have that exact one. Let me see real quick. So Roe Von sent me. Yeah, they sent me one of their. I guess it's titanium. It says TI on the side, but I don't really know. They sent this carabiner out to me. Let me see if I can get it closer for you guys. So they sent this shit out to me, and I don't know if it is So this is the Roe Von U4 Pro. I've carried in my bag for a while. It does have a blade in it, and it's magnetic, but this blade is not a common size blade. I think I'm gonna have to go to their website if and when it comes to replace it. But it has a bit driver in it as well, which I don't ever see myself using. But it has a blade. It has the a bit driver. And the bit driver seems like it's functional. Open this shit up real quick. But it's super small. And it includes a Phillips and a slotted screw. And it's not a common size. I don't think it's a common size. No, it's not. So you're not even going to be able to use your own bits. It's unique looking. But, you know, I'm not 100% sure if this is something that I'm going to use other than me carrying it around. And the reason I wanted to carry this around, if I do feature this in a video, I want to be able to say what I do and don't like about it. But so far, this thing literally has been used to open boxes. So my review of this would be like, it looks nice. It has a TI on it. I'm assuming it's titanium. I don't know. I don't know why they put TI here. I don't know if it's made of titanium or what. But I don't even know how much this shit costs because they sent it out to me. But yeah, I think I would probably want something a little bit more function.
Don't worry, the magnets won't let you down or allow the blade to flick out on its own through my scientific shake test, and that goes for when it's dropped too. It's not perfect, but will keep in place if you don't constantly scientifically drop test it like I do. Basically, if you love X-Acto knives but thought they could be smaller, less.
Yeah, but X-Acto knives, the thing about X-Acto knives, a lot of them use number 11 utility blades. I'm trying to see if I can see mine. They use number 11 utility blades, so you could just fucking swap them out. I think mine's in the house. So that blade looks like you either have to sharpen it or go back to their website and fucking buy a replacement.
Usable but funner, well, then this is the answer to that. And so, dreams can come true, kids. This might be the most controversial camera accessory.
It's a camera. Oh, it's the strap. I need one of these. I just picked up a new camera and I need a new strap. Perfect. Field trip. Let's see. Peak Design micro clutch. Let me look this shit up real quick. He's gonna have to fully explain this shit to me. Yeah, I think I need this. I might need this. $64. I don't know about that shit. I don't know about. I'm trying to get a strap that's like 15, 16 bucks.
That we've tested. You either love it or hate it. And personally, for my style, the Peak Design micro clutch was exactly what I needed.
Sir, the camera that you're holding with the lens is like $4,500, and you're shaking that shit, sir. You got that goddamn long money, man. There's no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way I'm shaking my shit like that. As much as these goddamn cameras cost me, ain't no fucking way.
With a few minor quirks. But basically, if you hate all things straps, this might be the next best thing to having no straps at all. Designed to only fit 2 or 3 fingers, it mimics
Oh, it has a plate on the bottom. I can't use that.
how I naturally hold my camera while still giving me full control of it. Mainly because the trigger finger is freely able to move around and my thumb having complete access to the backside, all with a single hand. The strap itself isn't thick or padded, but is lined with a soft suede-like texture. It doesn't cut into your skin and can accommodate a range of positions, even allowing you to confidently
I kind of like it, but it's kind of fucking expensive. $69?
you let go of your several $1,000 setup. Now the plate though is where it's really a hit or miss. While they offer an L and straight bracket, it covers the battery door no matter the device, which can be annoying if you're
And he just picked up another camera that's fucking currently. I literally just sold that camera. That's called the Fujifilm X100V. I bought it for $1,100. I literally just sold it for $1,900. That camera is so popular right now. It's fucking ridiculous. I literally bought it a year and a half ago and I sold it for fucking $800 profit. Really?
shooting all day, but their solution is having a built-in tool to easily move the plate around. So I get why many people would be annoyed that they have to do that at all. However, it does work with their existing ecosystem of quick release accessories too. Honestly though, when paired with my X100V point and shoot camera, it's the perfect camera setup that I didn't know I needed. There's a 69% chance that—
Hold on, wait. Sir, what is that?
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
First off, you would never use that to break down cardboard on goddamn recycle day. If I show up to your house and you pull this goddamn cat suit out to break down some goddamn boxes on cardboard day, I'm gonna slap you over the goddamn head. But I'm still gonna look this shit up real quick. Field trip. $359. No, absolutely.
He needs some milk.
$359. Access lock. Can they use the word access lock? I thought so. Access lock, I thought that was trademarked by Benchmade. I know the trademark, I know the patent is over, but I thought the word access lock was trademarked. I thought you had to call it a pivot lock. Anyway, let's not gravel on that. $359. Titanium alloy body. It's a sickle style blade, sling blade looking action on this thing. Oh my God. Oh my God, you pimpin' says it's obviously a box manager. Ain't no fucking way I'm buying this shit and using it to freaking manage my goddamn boxes.
you don't need this. But on the other 36% chance you do, well, the Katsu FS01 folding sickle is probably the—
I'm really trying to think, when would you use this? Like on my hunting property, I use a machete if I need to get through thick areas, but it's a fucking machete. You can't use that shit. The blade is too small to use it as a sling blade. When would you use this? I guess maybe to cut the guts out of a fresh kill, but I'm not spending $359 to cut the guts out of a fresh kill.
the only sickle I've ever used or seen available, let alone with this super cool flip out lock system too. And while
I mean, it's a warnie. The blade shape is a warnie, but like the blade style is a sling blade.
while it's commonly mistaken as a tool to poke things, it's actually traditionally, culturally, and correctly meant to be used as an inward pulling force. Like a hook and pull action you may commonly find done.
So it has a carbon fiber overlay, or is that real carbon fiber? I'm assuming it's real carbon fiber at that fucking price.
When it's used as an agriculture tool. So while it may look simple, there's definitely a skill to using it effectively that even I'm still learning to utilize. However, the carbon fiber definitely makes this historical item a little more modern.
And the blade is D2. So D2 steel, carbon fiber, titanium. Dude, that's so fucking expensive.
And the flick out axis lock is just as cool to perform as well, albeit a little on the risky side if not done with care. Overall, in the hand, it just feels like a total package that's complete with a shark tail like tool for emergencies that do require a little more of a poking action.
Like emergencies for what? It doesn't look like a glass breaker. I guess I need more.
It's
on
not
that,
one
man.
I'd recommend carrying around all day, but certainly a conversation starter at your next weekend shindig. Now, I've personally tested a lot of bags.
Oh, this is a real fucking bag. I thought he just fucking put a goddamn rope through a McDonald's bag. This is some real shit. Field trip. McDonald's sling bag. This is on Etsy. 25 bucks. Okay. 25 bucks. Handmade. So it's a McDonald's bag. How fast until I fucking rip this shit apart though? Oh my God. This shit looks like it's gonna be a monster. Redskin Faithful says, I just bought a Sony A1 for a price I couldn't pass on. I'm trying to sell my A6500 in lenses. Where do you sell used camera gear? So Redskin Faithful, I sell used camera gear on mpb.com. But they're not going to give you a lot of money. But if you just want to get rid of it really quick, you can go to mpb.com. But if I want to get like a fair price, I sell it on Craigslist. And I always meet people at police stations. That's how I sell my equipment. So like when I sold that Fujifilm, I met the guy at a police station and we did our transaction there. That's a fucking, the A1, you must take some serious photos. I have the camera you're looking at me is a Sony FX3. And the little camera that's showing my gear is a Sony FX30. But yeah, I used to have an A6600. I just sold it.
Affordable, and a little impractical as this one is, it's quickly become one of my
okay. So you can't rip it. So someone's like making this shit. Okay.
favorites. Made of a canvas material, which is actually the perfect material that looks and feels like an actual McDonald's paper.
But you're gonna look like a whole goddamn nut carrying that shit. CDC sent him out a blade. Okay. You're gonna look like a whole goddamn nut. Walk into a Starbucks, walk into a Target, walk to pick up your kids. You're just gonna look like a fucking fat pig with this shit on. Like, why are you carrying a McDonald's bag on the go? It's just ready to rock and roll.
Paper bag. It's not super spot on in every aspect, but I went into
is that it? Sir, vanilla flavor light styles. What the fuck is it's not a freaking contraceptive. What is that? I'm not gonna field trip that. Somebody put in chat, what the fuck is what is that? I don't think that's a contraceptive.
buying this assuming it was more for the novelty. Functionally though, the inside is lined with a black canvas, so it won't easily fall apart no matter what sharp, large, or daily essential gear you're carrying around. It feels,
I mean, it's only goddamn $25, right? And if you just want a novelty item to carry around one day, you pimp it says you can pick it up. I'm just saying, man, like it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's only 25.
like it can take a beating. However, I'm not a huge fan of this rope strap, as
it's $25 though. You don't have to be a fan of it. It's 25 fucking dollars.
It can start to dig into you. But honestly, who cares? You will definitely be the talk of the town, and I'm loving it.
Jesse says it's a freaking contraceptive plant, but the contraceptive plant is lifestyle, is it not? That said light. I'm not gonna fucking look that shit. It's that vanilla flavored. I'm just saying, is it vanilla for her goddamn pleasure or what?
Call me what your go-to meal is, but that's it.
Sir, okay, I can appreciate that shit, man. That is some unique stuff. That is some unique stuff, man. I thought so. Jesse says, man, listen, I don't know. Q colon in front of your shit will gain my attention, man. Put a Q colon in front of your stuff. It will gain my attention. Let's go through some more questions and comments. I don't know, like that's some craziness. Where was I at? De-influencers unite. Yeah, I'm just saying, man, the Tom Talk sling bag is definitely badass. I'm a big fan of it. I read typo too. The Tom Talk sling bag, it's just one of my favorites. It doesn't get carried very often because the goddamn nutsack has me by the goddamn balls, 100%. But I'm just saying, I freaking love the Tom Talk. It gets the job done. Use a strap and you use a, yeah, I agree with that. You could use fewer blades, but if you don't like to have to use a strap, if you don't know how, then it's kind of hard to be able to do that, right? If you want to hone something, use a strap or whatever the case may be. But my kitchen knives go through my knife sharpener. Twitch Reaper says that's an awesome setup. Just saying. Which setup is it? It says, remember I mentioned, yeah, we talked about that. I spent a lot of time in Jacksboro. Remember that 1911. What up, Battalion? Let's see. That shoots 5 or 5. how's my AR-10 build coming along? It's basically finished. What he's talking about is right here behind my AR-10 build. It's basically finished. I'm working with a couple of companies for them to send me out. I want a light for this. But once this thing is done, I'd be ready to rock. And so the only light I have on there right now is a very large green light, which deer can't really see green light very well. So normally if I'm use that weapon, I usually would slap my green light on the rails. It really just depends. It reminds me of the 80s. Yeah, it's crazy because the overall, listen, Accessorize Me is just, he is literally one of those, he's just one of those channels that I just watch and 100% just check it out all the time. I definitely want to get myself a nutsack sling bag. It is a, I love the nutsack sling bag. You could take the strap off. I need to do another video, and I've only done my initial impressions video. I need to do another video on the nutsack sling bag. It's just one of those bags or that you buy and you make the purchase, buy once, cry once type of bag. Yeah, it's $189. But buy once, cry once, and you're kind of in there like swimwear, man. That shit is fucking phenomenal. The shit is phenomenal. John Gadget just dropped a video about best Leatherman alternative. That shit is 27-minute video. I don't know about that. That's a freaking... If it wasn't so fucking long, I don't know about that. Yeah, guys. Hey, I appreciate y'all once again stopping by for another one. We're going to do this giveaway for this. Next time we'll run it up, man. We're going to give away... Next time I have a live stream, not for my podcast, but next live stream, we're going to give away the wingback pin. We're also going to give away some more wingback systems, guys. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel because we absolutely would love to have you a part of the channel. Time for me to bounce my ass up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all stopping by for another one. There's a lot of places you could have went, but for some reason you came here and watched me run my goddamn grave. We appreciate that type of shit. If it's your first time stopping by, hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you a part of the battalion. For everyone else, we will speak soon.